Welcome back to Two Brothers Comics. It's Saturday night, and that means it's time for the Saturday Night Comic Book Babble-on. Stay tuned. Oh, yes, it is back. We are back to our regular scheduled program. I know for the last few weeks, we have done a little bit differently than we normally do, but we are back to business tonight. We have news. We have our new comic pickups. We have that toy box segment. I don't remember the name of it. We have a top 10 ranking we're going to do on the top 10 best superheroes that do not have superpowers. We talked about that about a month ago, that when we did our next ranking, that was the next one we were going to do. And we are finally able to get a night where we can do that one. So we're excited about that. Hope everybody is strapped in, got something to drink, and ready to go. I'm going to bring in one of the co-hosts, and yeah, it's everybody's favorite counterpart to Two Brothers Comics. You all know him and you all love him. So we're going to bring in There he is. There he is. We get probably more Team Justin super chats than we do Team Nick or Team Dustin. So I don't think it is really a arguable offense to say that, you know, you're definitely the most favorited counterpart.
Sorry to hear that. No one should like me more than anyone.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, sorry. There's one exception to that rule. My dog should like me more than my wife.
Okay, I can dig that. I can dig that, because
that's the only exception. Only exception.
I'm definitely my dog's favorite person by far. I mean, no doubt about it. So how's your week going, man?
It's busy. Can't explain it. Fingers to the grindstone, lettering away, making comics. It's rough. It's a rough life. It's a rough life.
That's the only thing making your life rough this week?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't talk about the penguins and the hockey sticks and all that stuff then, huh?
I'm going to get sad, then I'm going to get angry, and then I'm going to get sad again.
All right, I hear you. I hear you. All right, well, while we're waiting for Nick, let's hit the chat and see who's hanging out. Way earlier today on the Facebook side of things, our man Josh Olive was hanging out, letting us know he is looking forward to it. He actually may be joining us a little bit later on tonight too. We know everybody loves Josh. Everybody loves Josh. Everybody loves Justin. I feel like me and Nick are kind of ending up being like the B stars to our own show here. I don't know. Whatever. Then he hits us on YouTube with Hola dos hermanos. So we got Justin LeMay. What is going on, bro? Made his first appearance. Oh, I'm sorry. See, now even I am stuck on Justin now. Tell you what, Austin LeMay made his first appearance on our 1K show, man. That was awesome. Our man Tyler, Shattered Glass Comic Reviews. Good to see you. The Comic Book Noob. How's it going? How's it going? My man Ryan, Comics and Death Metal. What's up, brother? The Comic Jabroni. Boom, 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 boom. Always try to give him the old Comic Jabroni bat signals there. Good to see you, man. I know you're getting ready to hop in the bed. Thanks for coming and saying hey before you do, though. He's going to have some awesome videos coming out this week. I've been talking to him a little bit about the hunting he's been doing, and he's like me, man. He enjoys getting in the car, getting on the bike, and just driving out. And the only thing you got planned, the only thing you know for sure, is you're going to the comic shops. You don't know what you're going to find. You have nothing that you have in mind. You just going to hunt books down and enjoying the thrill of the hunt. So always dig seeing those videos. We got Mr. YouTube Perry, Mr. 10,000. What's going on, man? Let's see. I don't know. How did you know?
Is it okay? Can I just take my hat off? Can I just take my hat off now?
I guess, man. It's like he was backstage with us. There you go. Showing off that nice fresh cut, man. Look at that. No, Nick's not on vacation. He's working on getting set up real quick, and he'll be on with us though. The bearded comic bro, the comic quarantine champion. What's going on, man? Yeah, man, we definitely try to surround ourselves with good people, Josh. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I don't surround myself with myself, so that I don't have to, break that habit. Oh, yes, Josh, that is true. Justin, when Josh gets here, man, and we get into the toy box segment, all I can tell you is you might want a spare pair of shorts, possibly a trash can to in, because this dude got something that I don't even know if you're aware that it is a thing. And if you are, I know you don't have it, but when you see it, you're gonna be like a PB&J sandwich, man, but without the peanut butter and the bread.
Is it just a Funko Pop? Is it just a Funko Pop?
No, this is legit for real, 100%. He showed it to me earlier, and I was like, oh my God, dude. I said, that's the coolest thing ever. I was like, how much is that? And he told me. I was like, well, I'm not interested in it, but I know if you send a picture to Justin right now, I said, I don't think he could type it in PayPal quick enough to get it to you. You might drive to Huntsville right now to get it to show it off tonight. He said, oh no, this baby is mine. It's going to the house. So I got really excited about that. It's going to be a first tonight, man. We might have a guy that's not actually a part technically of the Two Brothers Comic YouTube team have the best pickup for the toy box segment. I don't know, man.
I got a lot of options here. So if he beats me out, he deserves to take it. He deserves the crown.
I'm telling you, man, he's got one thing, and that one thing is it's awesome. Yeah, did I say salad? I didn't mean to say salad. My bad. Look at Justin all shined up with the new cut. Yep.
Yeah.
Samuel David, good to see you. Good to see you. Comic book noob. I thought everyone loved Funkos. Hey, I can tell you right now, everyone on our panel tonight, right now, does have Funkos that they love. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. There is such thing as a closet collector.
Photoshop can do incredible things. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, I've actually kind of really slowed down and backed off on the Funkos. I primarily right now I have pigeonholed myself into the office Funko Pops corner. That is pretty much the only thing that I collect anymore as far as Funkos go. I mean, there's a few things here and there I might pick up. Like I saw they're doing Saved by the Bell, and I almost bought the Jesse Spano, but I was like, all right, Goober, do you really need this? Is this one that is going to fit in your collection? Because they have Jesse Spano. They don't have AC Slater. They don't have Zach Morris. So what are you going to do? Are you going to buy the one Jesse Spano and just have one lowly Jesse Spano in your collection? Probably. So how about just don't buy that one, save your money, and just put it on the office ones. And that way you kind of keep yourself contained. And so that's what I'm doing now.
Or you could buy none because they're Funkos.
Yeah, I know. Or I could buy those big 10-inch ones, but they're too expensive, and I'm not really a fan on it. Let me do something real quick. Yeah. So if you're listening, I am on 720. That's it. No, man, I did go down the Funko Pop hole for a minute, and I got some cool ones. I got all the Turtles up there. I got Shredder. I got Splinter. I still want Bebop and Rocksteady and Casey Jones, and I got a few other ones that were stuff that I was really into, but I'm really trying to not do that. especially ever since, like I said on Rods earlier, Justin just walked up behind me and pushed me down the toy collecting rabbit hole, and then just basically like drug like a manhole cover over the top of it so I can't get out. Oh, that's awesome. You have the Zach Morris signed by the man. Dude, that is awesome. I love that, dude. I actually just started watching the Saved by the Bell series from the beginning this past week because they're all on Hulu, including the when they were working at that beach shop and also the college years. So pretty cool. Southern Comic Geek, good to see you. Good to see you, man. How are you doing on your giveaway? Southern Comic Geek is trying to give away the first appearance of Gambit, guys. I mean, he's trying to just give it to you. So do what you want with that. Let's see. And I saw something real quick I wanted to hit. Dear Lord, Dustin, if you hype this up and it isn't great, I'm going to be so mad. I'm telling you guys, I know I do this all the time. I know that I get everybody excited about something and I pull out something goofy, just like I did on the hunt last night whenever I hyped up that I had the greatest book for the hunt, that the hottest book on the planet, and then I pulled out that Dark Knight's Death Metal Robin Hood book. This is not one of those occasions. I am dead serious. Nick saw it. Nick, am I lying? Or does Josh have something absolutely spectacular to show tonight?
Oh, yeah. It is fantastic.
You're we can't hear you. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm over it, man.
Oh, man. Had to. Oh, man. Let's see here. A wild Nick appears.
I'm telling you.
Yes, I did start season 1. Absolutely. Let's see. Oh, look. Captain Comics is in the house. I'm so jealous right now of the Cap. The man is right in the middle. I guarantee you right now he's watching, if he's still watching, in the middle of the greatest party on the planet at Sturgis. Oh, my gosh. I'm so jealous that Cap is at the Sturgis bike rally. Man, he's been sending me pictures and videos. It looks like he's having a great time. Finally got his bike out of the shop. That thing looked great, man. Have a great time up there, brother. And I would tell you to be safe, but that ain't no fun when you're on a bike. So just tear it up, man. Have a good time. Let's see. Everybody's saying hey to Cap, and the Bubba Love is in the house. Nick is my top 3 powerless superheroes. Wow, Bubs jumps in the chat and doesn't take the first stab at me. That's new. We had a good time on the hunt last night. Let's see. Austin says, good to see you back, Nick. Yep, he's back. So good to have him. I'm
telling you.
So yeah, we got some people hanging out. We've done the small talk. Nick, you got any small talk you want to go through, man?
No, I'm just still sitting here frustrated about the fact that I have moved a Wi-Fi port into here. I have ran a new line with a new patch cord, and I'm still not looking like I want to. That's okay.
Yeah, it sucks, man. I don't know. Technology, yeah. I always say, you know, I know we're in the age of technology. Everybody loves technology. I hate technology because the more advanced it gets, the more, you know, trouble you have with it. So, but if it weren't for technology, I guess we'd all be just sitting there looking at the walls on Saturday nights instead of having a great time on the Comic Book Babble-on. So what do we got first today? What do we got? What's on the schedule?
Oh, man. So what did you pick up? What were your new pickups for the week?
Justin, you want to go first? Because I just remembered I got one somewhere here, and it's so important I have lost it.
Well, hold on. You ready?
There you go. And Cap, love you, bro. Not going to share that on the screen. Definitely go take care of that, though.
Yeah, definitely not putting that up on that screen.
All right, so books I got this week. I was a little behind at my shop, so I'm only going to show stuff that came out this week, or maybe a book that maybe I worked on because I'm vain like that. So, Bleed Them Dry #2. I worked on it. Why I'm showing it off. Captain America 21. Doctor Strange #6. This is Fantastic Four #22. Star Wars #5. Empire #4. Empire X-Men #2. The giant size X-Men Phantom X.
Jeez, you got it all.
Deadpool #6. Bad Mother #1. Was this week or last week? I don't remember.
I think it was this week.
Yeah. I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet, so I'm looking forward to that. Firepower 1 and 2. Of course, Batman 96. Justice League #50. Vampire the Masquerade. I may have worked on it. And then I got some trades in and some other books. So I'm kind of dumb and accidentally got 2 copies of Firepower. Oops. This book came in. It was a Kickstarter that I worked on, Chongo. So I'm like to have a copy of all the books I work on.
That's awesome.
This one was a Kickstarter I supported because it was done by Comics Tribe, which is the publisher that puts out books like Sink and Wailing Blade.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a die cut.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, looking forward to reading this one. And the last book I picked up was this book right here. It's called The Loneliness of the Long Distance Cartoonist. I thought I could relate. I really enjoyed it. I finished it all in a matter of a couple hours. The great thing about this one is, besides the story, besides the art, they actually printed it on graph paper, which I thought was a nice little touch.
Nice.
That's pretty neat.
But that were all my pickups for the week.
So, Shattered Glass wants to know, was Bad Mother good?
I haven't read it yet. The only book that I read this week was the Lonely Cartoonist, and I read that first trade of Firepower, which I absolutely loved. Looking forward to reading issues 1 and 2.
Nice. Josh says that they ordered a ton of the Vampire Masquerade.
It's one of those. I didn't really. I mean, this. I shouldn't say this. I didn't really like issue 1, but once you get to issue 2, it's 10 times better.
Okay.
Like once you kind of just have to push through issue 1, and then once you get to issue 2, it really starts to pick up.
Right on. Right on. Let's see here. Oh, look at it. Look at it, man. This is probably my favorite name of a creator ever. Vincent McLean, the Comic Machine. He dropped some cool content this week. He's a smaller channel right now, so you guys go check him out. He's doing some cool stuff over there. His wall books that he's got in there are nice. So I enjoyed watching his content this week. Good to see you, man. Let's see. Samuel David said he thought that Vampire the Masquerade was pretty solid. And Josh says Bad Mother was good. It's a slower start than the other AWA books, but definitely pretty good. And Bearded said he thought it was pretty good too. Let's see. Adrian the Pandawesome also just getting going really good out here in the YouTube comic community. He unboxed some really cool stuff today from the was that the Awesome Sauce, or no, what was it? Awesome Sauce? Was that the boxes?
I know what you're talking about.
I watched it on the 65-inch screen in the living room with the kid, man. I watched it, I promise. So
the shoyu sauce.
The shoyu sauce.
Show you. Okay, I'm trying to make it way too in
man.
depth.
He does some really cool sketches, really cool sketches. And what's up, Whack? Yeah, so definitely check out Mr. McLean and Mr. Adrian. Both of those guys are doing some really cool stuff. So, Nick, what'd you pick up, dude?
All right.
Because I seen you do it.
No, you don't understand the stack of stuff I have over here. So first thing I got, I think Justin will appreciate, and you will too. So I won a little giveaway on Reggie Collects channel. So got a cool little sticker.
Ooh.
Comic book Swolja.
But it came with a pack of Wolverine cards. And I'll open it up for you guys. Y'all want to see what I got?
Only if you save the gum for me.
I didn't know there was gum in here.
Adrian got a pack of cards in his boxes today that were pretty cool. They were like the 90s Power Rangers cards. Those were pretty cool.
Yeah, this is like the 90s Wolverine cards, I think. But
Yeah,
anyway,
man.
so here we go.
The 90s cards were awesome.
Oh, Marauders.
Focus.
Is it Cyber?
Austin, he does. He has a bunch of them.
Wolvie.
Oh, man, I thought he was stabbing that guy in the head first.
There it is.
And there's a lot to come in here.
Yeah. Yeah, nowadays you'd probably get like 2 cards and that'd be it. Extra thick piece of chewing gum that was probably stale, and that would be it. There it ain't. Bam! That one's awesome.
Right, so that was the first thing I got.
Best card in the whole batch right there.
And there was 2 of them.
You got 2 of them? It was so cool I had to send you 2. One for you and one for me.
All right, so that was cool. Thank you, Reggie. I got another first appearance of Kanto in the mail.
Ooh.
Boom!
Kanto Comic Shop 667.
I looked today for those, man. I couldn't find any.
It's because I bought them all, literally. Everyone I could find, I bought.
I see.
There was 2, so I'm just gonna go quick. Oh, guys, the hottest book of the week might be the year. Gonna go quick.
You better not tear a book up. That was
No,
awesome. Haven't read it yet. Haven't read that, any of them.
Boom.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
All right, and then based on the recommendation of Shattered Glass Review, the Kill Lock came in today, #1, so I'm going to be reading that.
Did Josh have any more of those?
Of the Kill Lock?
Yeah.
No, I had to get him to order it for me.
Okay, because Mike over at Killer Finds has been telling me about Kill Lock for months, but I haven't been able to find one.
I actually bought this for my father-in-law. So that came from Josh.
All right.
Dustin picked up. Can I show these or no?
Yeah, go ahead, man. So these are kind of my pickups. So that is cover A, first appearance of Lord Draken. And that is the prelude to the Shattered Grid series right there, issue 24. So super pumped about those. They will be going to CGC.
And then picked up a banger.
Uh-oh.
Had to get another one of these. So thank you to Josh. Had
That's
that
better looking than the other one you got, too. It doesn't have the tape pull.
Yep. And it, well, no, I gave the tape pull away to Scarpad whenever he won our giveaway. Got a Battle Cats 4.
You're going to run it over with the car.
That, yep. For
And
Dustin.
again, Josh, is that a #1? Is that #1?
Yeah.
Hold on now. Take it easy. I hadn't even seen that one.
He showed it to you at the shop today.
I didn't get a good look at it, though. That's awesome. I saw somebody trying to sell one of those this week on Instagram, and I just barely missed out on it. I was so upset. So thank you so much, Josh, for thinking of me, bro.
Now, real quick, because Josh also hooked some folks up for a giveaway whenever we do our next giveaway. So Josh is the owner of Haven Comics, and he'll probably be on here in a little bit. But I was at the shop today going through, and he handed me And at first I felt bad because I didn't realize what he was saying at first. I thought he was just kind of talking to me about the books and stuff. But he handed me a stack of books. I'm going to show them off here in a second. But one thing he did hand me was a couple of store exclusives he was sent for a giveaway. So these will go into a giveaway, Josie and the Pussycats, and then Betty and Veronica. These are store exclusives. One is signed. Actually, I think they're both signed. So that'll go in a giveaway. But that's not the, that's awesome, but that's not the big stack he handed me. And I think you guys are going to be pumped. Gave me this.
Nice. That looks awesome.
And it's signed. So this was a signed art print that came out. So that's awesome.
Look at him teeth.
And then he handed me, I'm just going to show the stack, then I'll show you the books. So all of these for you guys, right? Basically for a giveaway. Check it out.
Uh-oh. What was supposed to be the first appearance of
Virus.
Yeah.
So I know these things are selling like hotcakes, but we're not doing that. We're going to give them away.
Yep. Panels from Venom 26 right there. Was it 26 or 27? 26.
Yep. And these.
Nice.
So tell me that is not fantastic, right? So Josh, thanks you so much for that. I mean, that's incredible. How many people in our LCSs support not only what you do, but then gonna, also provide giveaways and things like that.
Absolutely.
Now, I do have two more things real quick. I'm moving a fan over. Now, you guys know I had a birthday a couple of weeks ago, and I've been sick, so I haven't been able to show anything off or really be a part of anything until like last week. Yeah, right. I told Justin, I said, Justin, we've been hanging out all weekend. You might need to go get tested for COVID. And his response was like, man, that's hilarious. And then I realized you might actually have COVID. So it's not as funny. So my wife, for my birthday, bought me Why the Last Man Omnibus.
Yes.
So you guys know I've been looking, or this has been one of the books I've been really wanting next. I've refused to pay for it, but my wife paid for it. So showing that off as a big thank you. And then I bought myself a birthday present because that's what people do. Got Berserk Volume 5.
I knew it. I knew it.
So that showed up 2 days later.
Oh, that is hilarious that you bought that.
Yeah, I had to, man.
I know you did.
Had to.
That's what I told her. I was like, don't get the Berserk. He's gonna get that anyway.
Yeah, it showed up 2 days later on the Tuesday. So, but anyways, that's my massive haul from the last couple of weeks since I've been sick. And again, we're gonna figure out how to do this giveaway right and make sure it's done fairly. And
hey, we've got some news coming up soon that we might be able to use that stuff for. Again, everybody in the chat's already saying it, but thanks, Josh, man. We always appreciate it. We say it all the time. The LCSs get a bad rep, but I've said it before. You go into Haven Comic Books and you have a bad experience with Josh, and you come tell me what happened. And if you really have a bad experience there, I will pay for your pull list for a year. That's a fact because it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen there.
And it's awesome, man, because, like I brought my father-in-law in there.
Yeah.
And, he's not a comic book guy. But, we walk out and he goes, Josh is really, really nice. And I was like, yeah, I mean, he absolutely is the best. Hooked him up with, what was it? Space 1999. And I told Josh, I said, he has a couple comic books. And I was like, what is it, Kevin? Is it like Star something 99 and Josh goes, Space 1999 with like this. And you can only see half his face because we have masks on. And he goes, you'll never believe what I just got in yesterday. And it was the first, Space 1999. So pick that up for Kevin. And again, how many comic shops are going to do that for you?
Right. How many comic shops offer you the opportunity when you come in the first time you're ever going to buy a book and say, hey, pick anything here. You can pick anything on this side of the shop. Just pick one and it's yours for free. Your first comic book is always free with Haven Comics when you come in and you've never bought a book before and your first day collecting, man. I've never heard that before in my life. So, all right. My turn. Dun, da, 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 da. Boom. All right. So I got a little stack. Nothing.
All right. So
I don't want to hear that because you said that about 6 times today while we were recording. All right, guys. So, and I didn't say anything. So I'm going to need you to chill out. I got Hill House Comics, The Plunge issue number 5. And I've been behind on this series. So I picked up 5, 4, and 3. And I know if you guys hung out with me on Wednesday night, you've already seen these because I've started doing a live stream on Wednesday showing off the new books that I pick up. And we do a little bit of comic book talk. It's been really fun. So I got King of Nowhere. I believe this is issue number 4. And I love that cover. I think this is the FOC variant. It's the only one they had that was this cover. So I grabbed that. I grabbed the Firepower issue number 1. I did not get issue number 2, but I grabbed number 1. Haven't read it yet. Couldn't decide on a cover with this one, so I grabbed 96, the A cover and the B cover. This was a fantastic issue. I am so in love with this series right now. And this issue here, the A cover, was too good not to get, where you have the Joker and Batman's, I think that's his, that new plane thing he's got. And he's telling him, you know, Bats, I always said you had the best toys. So grab that. Undiscovered Country issue number 7, which was also really good. Love this series. I always grab both cover A and B because they have the coolest covers to me. And then I got a little something in the mail. I'm going to be using this on a certain show in a couple of weeks. Issue number 1 of Warrior from Warrior Comics. And if you know the story behind this book, it is super cool. This book was almost not a thing. Vince McMahon tried to put a stop to this even being printed, and it got printed anyway. I got this for a steal. This book goes for sometimes over $100. I got this so cheap, and it's awesome. And then I got that, but whatever, who cares? That's going to go in our giveaway box. I wasn't going to get it. Didn't know nothing about it. Wasn't on my radar. And Steve and Adrian over there on the super awesome Panda Funky Bunch Ranger Brothers group chat, whatever we're calling it now. They told me that the story was awesome. And Steve was talking about how great it was and he'd pick it up. And I walked out and I got in the truck and I just flipped through it. I was like, I paid $6 for this. I put 2 other books back to get this one. Okay. But yeah, we're going to throw that in a giveaway box. So somebody's going to get that. I see people talking about the Clown Hunter. I am about it, man. I thought that character looked and had a really cool style about him. Even though we only saw a little bit of it, I was digging it, man. I was digging it. And I'm not ever really all about the new characters when they come out and everything. But this one didn't, you know, and this one didn't even get that big, huge push. It didn't get the punchline push. So that was kind of crazy to me because this character right off the bat to me seemed like he was going to be awesome. So I'm looking forward to seeing where that goes. What are you laughing about? Ain't nothing funny out here.
your mama. I'm laughing at your mom.
Whatever. She loves me more and she'll tell you that.
Although I did just install a VPN to see if that might help with maybe Comcast trying to.
The Wednesday pull. The Wednesday pull. They follow us on the about to be banned TikTok. We are the TikTok brothers out here, man, and we're doing big things out there on the TikTok, at least for a couple more days till they get rid of it. So go check us out on the TikTok. Let's see. You know what, Samuel David? Brother, you are so right. Absolutely. And but I will say part of collecting my way is I take the recommendation from people whose taste I respect. I take their recommendations and I'll try them out. It just did not work out for me this time. Like I said, I had no idea about the hype on the book when I bought it. And had it been $1 more than cover price, it would have been sitting on the shelf still. But, you know, that's part of it, though. That's part of collecting. You know, you take recommendations from people who have similar interest and you check them out. Sometimes they're great. Sometimes they're not. And, hey, it works out for you guys because somebody's going to get that $25 or $30 book or whatever crazy price it's going for. They're going to get it for free at some point. So that's awesome. Let's see here. couldn't pull the trigger on the Clown Hunter 1 in 25. Man, my new shop had it, and they asked me if I wanted it, and I was like, well, nah, I'm okay. I don't need that one, but I did like the character a lot. Did like it a lot. Yes, the Batarang on the end of the bat was awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Hopefully my Fire eBay purchase has come in the mail before I got to record Thursday. Do y'all feel that type of stress sometimes? Man, I got a notification yesterday that this Warrior book was going to be delivered early because initially it wasn't supposed to come in until next Thursday. They told me it was going to come in yesterday. The mail had already run and it still didn't show delivered on the tracking. Then at 6:30, it showed delivered, and it still wasn't in the mailbox. So I was kind of freaking out a little bit because my mail lady likes to drop my stuff off a mile down the road in somebody else's mailbox a lot of times. I probably have 5 or 6 books that people have walked up the street or drove down the street and handed me. One of them being my Captain America 109 that I had. So, yeah. So I was getting a little worried. But luckily today, they delivered this. So, but definitely understand the stress of. That's why I don't buy online if I don't have to. I really try hard not to. So, what you got there, Nick? Oh no, we're not doing that. So we're gonna keep this magic free tonight.
I just assumed while you were babbling on, I could just start showing off some real magic tricks.
Yeah.
No, I was laughing earlier. So I got something funny I want to show everybody off. Show everybody off. That sounds weird. Show everybody once we get closer to our top 10 list. We got an IG message, man. Cracked me up. That was the funniest thing ever. But guys, real quick, I know we're getting ready to move on to the next thing, but we got a couple people in here. So what we're doing, guys, is we're trying to.
My homie's sticking up for me. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Always got my back. Hey, nothing. This dude, I'm gonna start calling him James Sport. I'll start calling him James Sport because he's always got my back. You know what I'm saying? Like a book bag.
All right.
What's up?
So, but anyways, guys. So we're trying to bring some more value to you guys, the viewers, the subscribers, the people that make this channel possible. So we do have some products coming in, but it's not here yet. But we did want to take the time to announce, at least give it to you guys early. Justin had the privilege of getting it sooner because he is the man. But we got you guys a promo code to TKO Studios. If you use Brothers20, you get 20% off at discount. And this is the company we were showing off some books, Sentient from Jeff Lemire and some other great books. And we get nothing. Let me be clear. We get nothing back from these. Okay. Absolutely nothing. No kickback, nothing. This is strictly just for you guys. We reached out and wanted to be able to provide that to you guys. So again, take a screenshot, Brothers20, and it's 20% off your purchase.
There you go.
That came in quick. Oh, he's on mute.
You're on. Can't hear you, bro.
This is wave 1. I will be using that code. I will be using that code to order wave 2. Thanks.
Right on.
Very welcome, guys. So, and I believe. Hey, come on now.
What can we say? What's up, Joey? Love when he's hanging out, man. He's always got the comments, man.
Justin, this question's for you.
No, it is not always me. It's it depends on the book. I mean, I could lie and say it's all.
There are a lot of books that are you though. Don't you know? You know what I mean?
Justin's only doing the good ones.
And so if I believe with TKO they might kick back to comic shops. So if you don't have a local one, just type in Haven Comics. But anyways, but yeah, guys. So again, hope you guys enjoy that. We're going to be throwing that out there. I got some product coming in Monday that we're going to do a review on. So excited about that. And good stuff. So do we want to go ahead and move on to the news?
Let's do it.
Are we ready? We're ready? You ready? Let's do it.
I hate
All
when
right,
the music
Dustin, which
ends
one?
before I'm done dancing.
So, which one do you want first?
Let's just go in order, man. Let's start out with X-Men and the Disney Plus.
All right. Oh, where'd it go?
Come
here it
on,
is.
man. Be professional.
I've been sick, man. I'm rusty. I'm
B.
so
Ramey,
rusty.
what's going on, brother? Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Good night, sweet dreams, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite and all that good stuff, brother. Okay, so we're gonna
That's
start
the
with
wrong.
Black Adam.
Looks like Black Adam. I clicked the wrong.
No problem. So, are you frozen? Move your hand. Okay. All right. You're just a little behind. That's all right. All right. So, The Rock, DJ, Dwayne Johnson, the Brahma Bull, the People's Champ, whatever else you want to call him. Now you can call him Black Adam because it is coming officially. He dropped a teaser. And when I say a teaser, man, it was absolutely that. You got about a half a second of a look of The Rock pretty much completely in darkness as Black Adam. And he dropped this today. And this was to basically hype up the DC Fandom 24-hour live event that's going to happen on August 22nd. And so he showed this, and I'm assuming we're going to get the full trailer during that DC Fandom event. So if this is something you've been looking forward to, because how long it's been going on for years, the talk about Dwayne Johnson being the Black Adam. What's up, Big Jim? It's been talked about for a long time. They were talking about for a long time bringing him in during the Shazam film, and then decided, you know what? Let's put him in a standalone movie. And I think that was a good idea, because let's think about this. Do we want the most popular living, breathing human being on the planet to be a guest host on another movie? Or should we use the most popular living, breathing human being on the face of the planet and put him in his own standalone film? Financially, what makes more sense? Absolutely, do the standalone film. So that's the route they're going now. And like I said, The Rock, of course, DC could have dropped this little hint, but again, they're a little smarter than that. He's the most popular living, breathing human being on the planet, the biggest movie star on the planet. Let him drop the news. Let him get people psyched up, because now you're not just catering to DC fans. You're catering to the millions and millions of The Rock fans out there that follow him on all the social media platforms. And, so that was, to me, DC, their marketing right now for this is they have definitely struck gold here. And this could really, really help push them over the edge and help them get a better, a better look and a better reputation as far as their films go. Because we all know right now, Marvel is absolutely they're the top of the ladder when it comes. They're the top of the food chain when it comes to the superhero movies. So, but they didn't land The Rock. All right, what are they gonna do? They're gonna get Kevin Hart. Even if they get Kevin Hart, like, okay, you think The Rock ain't gonna sit there and just chomp off Kevin Hart in Marvel Comics? Tell you what, Marvel Comics don't want that problem. So definitely excited about that. That to me, I don't see how The Rock being in this film, I don't see how that film could not be great, because he's a very intelligent person. He's very smart about who he aligns himself with. He's very smart about what he does in films, and he's not going to just jump into anything without knowing for a fact that it's something that is going to be up to his standards. So I think this was a big get for DC. And yeah, Marvel, they're talking about getting I can't think of his name. Oh my gosh, why did he just leave me? John Wick. Keanu. Yeah, they're bringing in Keanu Reeves, and that's awesome. And I love Marvel. I love the Marvel movies, but we're talking about DC. they're stepping it up. They're doing their best right now to step it up. And I think this right here was a big key for them to step that up. And so props to DC for that, and definitely looking forward to that. So
absolutely. So,
yeah.
And then one thing, Jim, he did a huge share of XFL. He put this investment firm, and I mean that's what it works out, because it's very, very interesting. So, just anything to add to that?
Yeah, I think I'm actually kind of excited for it, because this I think this is going to be the first movie since what, The Scorpion King, since The Mummy Returns, where we see The Rock play a villain.
Yeah,
he's always been the
yeah.
hero. I mean, I guess when he first showed up in the Fast and Furious universe, he was kind of the bad guy, but that changed.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, man, but you're right. And he's one of those guys, like, you know, as lovable of a person and likable of a person as he is, no matter who you are. You know, The Rock is someone you just can't hate. Dwayne Johnson, is someone you can't hate. But when he played The Rock, man, did he play a great heel. So he has the ability to absolutely play a villain very well. So I'm excited to see how he takes this anti-hero role on here. It's going to be awesome. Do you want to play the clip, Nick?
No, because I don't want it to get tagged just in case.
Okay. Well, you guys can go check that out. What is that? His Twitter there?
It's on Twitter.
You guys can go check out his Twitter. Just type in Dwayne Johnson, Black Adam, and it's probably going to be the first thing that pulls up. Like I said, it's just a tiny, tiny clip. You can't, if he didn't show that it was him, you probably wouldn't even notice it was him, because, I mean, it was just like, if you blinked, it was gone, and that was all you got. So if you guys are interested in seeing more about that, check out the DC Fandom 24-hour live stream on August 22nd, and they're going to be talking about that a lot more.
Absolutely. All right, so let me see. Where'd it go? Wrong one. Get it. So I think this next one, though, everybody's going to be. I know. I think is going to be probably more pumped. This is different from what I was thinking about, but it's fine. I'll go ahead and talk about it.
So yeah, hold on just a second. So okay, now X-Men, they are being given their own section of the Disney Plus app. So when you go on there, you can look and you can go in and click Disney. You can go straight into the Disney movies. You can go on there and click Marvel. It'll take you straight to the Marvel movies. Now you can go on there. There's an X-Men section there, and they're doing this because it is the 20th anniversary of the first X-Men film. So they're promoting that. So you can go in there. They've got all the X-Men films that are being uploaded a little at a time. Age of Apocalypse just got uploaded recently. Watched that today with my son. I know everybody hates it, and I understand why, because Apocalypse, it was not Apocalypse, but when you take that out of it, like it was pretty cool. It had some cool factors. Best part, everybody knows it, was when excuse me. Best part was absolutely when Quicksilver shows up at the mansion during the explosion, and you get the dum 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 dum. The man, that is the coolest part of that movie by far, man. I love it. But they're also working on getting Wolverine uploaded to that one. I can't promise that Logan is going to be uploaded to it, but who knows? Because even in Age of Apocalypse, there was a couple of the F-bombs dropped in that movie, and it was still on there. And I forgot about it when I'm watching it with my 4-year-old, because it's on the Disney Plus app. And, Magneto turns around and drops that. And my wife's like, babe, sorry. But, so that's cool that they're doing that. And of course, Marvel is working on getting the X-Men into the MCU. So this is a good way for them to start getting people excited about that again. They're going to have different pages in there for the animated shows, like the beloved X-Men animated show from the 90s. The X-Men Evolution TV series is going to be in there. So it's just a really cool thing that X-Men is finally starting to make their way and get their due as far as the MCU goes. And it's starting right here with the Disney Plus platform. So that's pretty cool. And as a humongous X-Men fan and owner of which one of those, you got one of those big keys from X-Men recently. I can't remember which one it was, but was it
X-Men number 2?
75?
75? 84?
80. There was a first appearance in it.
Oh yeah. Was it? It was the first appearance of iBoy. That's what it was.
Okay.
That's what it was.
So, I mean, as a huge X-Men fan, man, I mean, you got to be psyched about that. I mean, for a long time, they really only had like a couple of the movies on there, and there wasn't anywhere else you could really go and watch any of the old movies. They've had the animated series on there, but sometimes I get on kicks where I like to just go watch a whole series and watch every one of the movies in that series. So, I know you got to be pumped up about that.
Yeah, I think it's great. I think people need to get hyped up and psyched for the X-Men joining the MCU. No, I think people were already plenty excited for that. What this shows me is that Disney is actually putting an effort towards the X-Men franchise. That's what makes sense.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And as good as they've done with everybody else, gosh, man, it's almost hard to even imagine like how they're going to do it, what they're going to do. I'm so pumped up about it, man.
No matter what they do, it's going to be great.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Man, absolutely.
If it's not, I will probably be more sad and depressed than I am right now.
If Marvel flops the X-Men series, I think everybody's going to feel that way. And there may be riots like we've never seen before. I mean, they better go run and hide underground if they mess them up, because there are folks out there that will be looking for them.
Well, the good news is that right now, I believe the bar is set so low, not only for the X-Men, but for the Fantastic Four, especially the Fantastic Four, that no matter what they do, I think people are going to enjoy it because it's going to be a step up than what they're used to getting.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And I definitely agree with that. I see a lot of people talking about, I got them all started on that Age of Apocalypse movie and the good parts and the bad parts. I'll tell you one thing that I also loved about it was the fact that they incorporated Mohawk Storm. That, I mean, like, to me, I mean, yeah, the iconic Storm is the Jim Lee white outfit with the cape draping off the arms and the white hair. Man, there ain't no better Storm than that mean, raw Mohawk Storm. That to me, that is the coolest Storm ever. And she has got probably some of my favorite comic book covers in the X-Men franchise, where she's featured on the cover sporting that Mohawk, man. Those dark black and purple covers with her on them with the rain going on, man. Some of the best covers to me in X-Men.
Yeah, and I mean, we've all seen the rumors that Storm will show up in Black Panther 2. Okay, I'm okay with that. Give me Storm. Just give me Storm. Just give me the X-Men.
Yeah, and like that's crazy because I've heard people talk about Storm and I've heard people talk about Namor. Would they drop both of them?
I feel like Storm would just be more of like a cameo. Namor would be more of the. I hope he is the villain of Black Panther 2.
Yeah. If they were to drop both of them, I think the internet would explode. So that probably wouldn't be a good look. Oh man. Let's see. So Vincent McLean, man, I hope she does not play Storm. I am not a fan of her in any form or fashion at all. I just am not a fan. So I hope she does not play Storm. And there is a ton of people when I was looking at that article on Facebook that were agreeing with me on that. Austin LeMay says, I envision Nick in the backyard destroying his modem with a baseball bat. Oh, man. Oh, man.
Am I okay?
Yeah, you're good now, man.
I am on my cell phone hotspot.
There you go.
I can't express to everyone at home my frustration, my anger, the money I put into internet and buying the best modem I could find, and an entire Google Wi-Fi system for my house. Cell phone hotspot.
Yeah.
But I do want to say something. Thank you, Burke. I do appreciate that. I try hard.
Yeah, a lot of
very,
people
very
have been
hard.
talking about your edits. What's up, Mr. Chaos? What's going on, man?
Hey, I need Chaos. I need you to send me your address so I can send you over one of these Apex comics. That Kickstarter. I know you'll be one of the true people that
Put that down. It ain't time for that.
will
Hey,
appreciate
Nick, show that cup off, man. Show that cup off. You showed it off earlier. Check this out.
I don't know if you can
guys.
really see.
What happened to it? You washed it in the dishwasher, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I don't know what happened to it, man. I've had it for a couple years now.
Chrome.
Yeah, it was chrome. I actually think I left it in my truck for a while, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Dwight Schrute and Michael Scott, man. I used to powder coat those steel tumblers and did some cool stuff with those. I made a really cool Wolverine one too, featuring that Wolverine issue 207 Wolverine where he's scraping down the cover. It was super cool.
Look, y'all, Chaos and everybody, because I said send me your address. I'm trying to send the guy a really cool indie comic I think he would enjoy. Because deep down, I know he does care.
We're not talking
And
about Office. We're talking about The Office, man.
I cannot believe that my cell phone hotspot is actually holding up.
All right. Well, hey, whatever we got to do, man. So that's it for the X-Men and for Black Adam. The last portion of our news that we had to talk about, if you haven't watched the video already, which apparently over 400 of you guys have, so thank you. Less than 5 hours, this video reached like 400 plus views, so we appreciate that. Nick, are you ready? You got everything set, or no? You working on it?
Yeah, no, let's go ahead. You want to play the trailer first?
So we were asked to participate in helping launch some exclusives, and we were asked by another comic book YouTube channel that we really enjoy their content and appreciate those guys. So we dropped today a video featuring the first set of exclusives that these guys are going to be getting ready to push out. So Nick's going to show you guys a little trailer, and then we'll talk about it some.
Look, y'all talk about my editing. Give me feedback on this one.
Nice.
I won't say it's my best work, but I'm okay with it.
So Simpleman's Comics and the 616 Comics, they have a couple, actually. They have what, 4? It's 4 different covers for the Secret 7 issue number 1 second prints, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so we're gonna have two covers for the second prints. We're gonna have they're both virgin covers, and they're 2 different covers. One's gonna be color, one's not gonna be color, and you guys can go check those out and grab those as of
Wednesday.
Well, thank you for filling in there. But yeah, great looking books there. And there's more to come, guys, very soon. So
Huge
make sure you
compliment.
guys, make sure you guys are checking out Simpleman's Comics and the 616 Comics for those exclusives. And just make sure you stay tuned in here, and we will make sure that you guys get all the news on their indie variants that they're going to be putting out exclusives for. So,
and don't forget, and for all the new people, don't forget, guys, we reached out, got a promo code for you guys to get 20% off TKO Studios. Use code Brothers20, screenshot it real quick. Again, we get no kickback. We're just trying to provide some more value to you guys for being a part of the community here.
Nice. Yeah. So thanks again to Simpleman's Comics for reaching out to us to help with that, and thanks to everybody who's already checked out the video today. If you haven't already, not right now. Don't go anywhere right now. But tomorrow or after this live stream, go check out that video. We go into a little more depth and detail in the video about those variants, and you can check those out. So that was our...
I'm getting it.
News segment.
Look, I'm rusty. 2, I'm rusty. 3, I'm still flustered by the fact that a hotspot is holding better internet than different pack cables and like $1,000 worth of internet. Like, it's ridiculous, man. All right,
well, if
are we ready to move on?
Better, you're still breaking up a little bit every now and then in robotics. So, I mean, I still think it's that fancy camera you got, but
no, dude, because I'm running speed test and literally I'm dropping down to less than a megabyte.
I'm just giving you mess. Who Dat Comics just popped in. What's going on, bro? Good to see you hanging out tonight. Who Dat just crushed 1,000 right before us. He's going to be doing a giveaway soon too. Congratulations again on that. So what do we do? What do we do usually after the news segment? What isn't there another segment that usually comes up right after that? I can't really put my finger on it. If only we had like a cool intro that Nick had ready because he knew what was next. I don't know. It's the Justin's Toy Box segment.
What's up, Gold Gauntlet Comics?
What's going on?
Invite your friends, invite your wife. Y'all come on and hang out.
That's right. That's right. Make sure you smash the thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, why not? Just hit the button. It ain't hard.
Hey,
you got click. That's it.
Did you send over that email?
I did. Josh has the link. He has everything he needs to jump on. And Josh, if you're watching, I know you said you were going to take the dogs out, but I promised this comic book community here that you had something that was going to absolutely obliterate everything shown in this toy box segment. 28 people are sitting here waiting on YouTube and no telling how many on Facebook. Make it happen, man. Get in here before the segment's over. Don't make a liar out of me. They already think I was lying, so. Oh. All right. So, Nick, did you get anything?
I didn't buy a single toy. No. Sorry, dudes.
Ruben, what's going on? Mr. Ruben Guzman. Good to see you, man. All right. So, Nick didn't get anything, and Justin's got some things, but we don't ever let Justin go first in his own segment. That don't make no sense. So, are you hitting Josh up real quick?
No, I was doing something else.
Message and let him know we're doing the toy box segment. So
he knows he was waiting for his wife to go to sleep, man. He's got to spend some time with his wife.
Just hit her in the head with something.
What?
That's what I do with my wife. Just hit her when it's time for the Babble-on. I just conk her in the head with something hard. That way she just goes to sleep.
Why does Justin always look so uncomfortable?
That's my secret. I'm always uncomfortable.
They make
like
bro.
Did you notice that he said on Rod's channel that he was starting his own YouTube channel? So that's cool.
Yeah, we know that's not going to happen. He doesn't want to put the effort in. He's already told us.
I mean, you mentioned a certain team from a certain city so many times. I'm just gonna.
That's right, Perry. All right, so
my
I'll pick
God.
up 2 things. One of these I picked up last week, but since we did not do a Saturday Night Babble-on, I didn't show it off, so I'll show it off now. Or did I show it off? I may have. I don't know. But I picked up the Angela Martin GameStop exclusive where she's holding Snowflake, her cat. This is the first Angela Martin Funko Pop, so that was pretty cool to get that. These things apparently sold out everywhere and were super hard to get, but had mines on pre-order, so it was sitting back there ready to go. Didn't have to have no fighting going on with that. I may have already showed that off, but I'm not sure. And I did get one. I got one figure. Got one figure. Told Justin the other day I just bit my tongue, turned around, put my wallet in my pocket, and walked out. I didn't grab it. I said, dude, I'm proud of myself. I showed restraint today, and I didn't get it. Well, guess what? I stayed at home with the kid today and hung out with him while the wife went shopping. I got her to get it. So to add to my Power Rangers Lightning Collection line, I grabbed Goldar finally. And this was like wave 1 or 2, right?
That's a GameStop exclusive.
Okay. But like this one's been out for a long time.
Yeah, it's been out for 3 years, 2-3 years.
I remember I was gonna get this for my son for his birthday last year or something, and then I was like, golly, that thing's $20. I'm not buying him a $20 toy. I'll buy me one though. But I guess it sat there so long it was discounted to $18.99,
nice.
So that was pretty good.
Nice.
And just to kind of burn a little bit of time, Chaos, brother, I tell you what, for me and Chaos to fight as much as we do, sometimes we're just on the same wavelength, and I absolutely agree, man. Killer Instinct is probably my second favorite fighting game ever next to Mortal Kombat. Absolutely love Killer Instinct, man. When I saw this, when I walked into Killer Finds, he said he put this out for me, and when he saw it, he knew I was going to buy it. So absolutely, man. Thanks for shouting that out. So I just want to open this up real quick. I know we're waiting on Josh anyway, so hopefully you guys can just hang out for just a second. Josh has something crazy, I'm telling y'all. I'm not lying. But I did already open this up earlier because my son could not stand not to see it. This figure is cool, man. I mean, he's really big. The articulation points are great. I love that his little saddles here and the front part here are flexible and bendy. And it's also got in the package here, he's got his wings. And you guys know he didn't actually get his wings until like the end of season 1 or right at the beginning of season 2 when Lord Zed showed up. So you do have the wings you can throw in there. And his big sword, extra pair of hands. But yeah, this was one of the only one that I needed from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers line. And I've been holding off. That GameStop has had it for, I guess they've had it for a long time, but I saw it in there about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I held off because the first time I saw it was when we came back from the Huntsville ComiKon. And if you guys watched the Huntsville ComiKon video we put up this week, you'll see I bought a bunch of figures that week, so I didn't want to buy it that week. Now, the cool thing about these wings, they articulate also. I mean, that's awesome. Super cool. But yeah, he's been sitting there, and they had him in front of the other figures. I took him and I placed him behind the other figures. Every time I go in there, they have pulled him back to the front. I look the guy at the register dead in the eyes. I pull him off. I yank the other ones to the front, and I put him in the back. And then I pushed him back, and I looked at him, and I walked out the store. I did that to him twice. The second time, he laughed at me. I went in there yesterday, and again, or it might have been Thursday. It was yesterday because I pre-ordered my Lord Zed and Rita 20th anniversary wedding 2-pack. And I told him, I was like, hey, man, Come on, just leave him in the back. I'm gonna grab him. He's like, can't do it, man. He's like, that's the oldest one. It's got to be in the front. We got to get rid of it. So I finally just asked my wife if she would pick it up for me today, and she grabbed it. So I was really excited about that. So
It's a good figure. It looks good next to that.
What's that?
Looks good next to a putty. Good figure.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. As much as I banged on these Lightning collections, they're growing on me. They really have grown on me. They really have. So, do you want to hit the news segments real quick, man?
We can. I got a whole pile of stuff. So.
Show the pile. I didn't know if it's been so long. I didn't know if you show first or do the news first or how we do this, but.
So everything I'm going to show, it's all stuff that came in this week. It's not stuff that I've been saving since the last time we did a regular Toy Box. There's so much stuff here. It's a little bit overwhelming. So we're just gonna start. We're just gonna start at the top, work our way through. So I was missing some Marvel Legends from the Super Skrull wave. So we got Human Torch there. We got Mr. Fantastic. We've got, so I pre-ordered this from Target. My pre-order still has not come in, but you can go to Target's website and just order it outright. I said, screw all of that. I just ordered it directly from Amazon. We got the Stanley Marvel Legend. I finally have it. I don't know why it took so long.
I've almost picked that up a couple times, man.
So I was at Target the other day looking for the new NECA turtle pack, which is Slash and Leatherhead. I haven't found it yet, but what I did find was the Target exclusive Dino Charge Black Ranger. He will go great with the other Dino Charge Rangers.
Ooh, I saw that 2 weeks ago, and I didn't buy it because I'm not collecting that series.
A Battle Droid, Star Wars Black. So this is the part where it gets a little hard because I have a confession to make. The confession to make is, you know how there's always that thing that you make fun of and you look down on it because secretly you like it and you're a part of it? Well, truth be told, I bought a Funko Pop. I actually own some Funko Pops. I collect 6-inch Pokemon Funko Pops, and this was the newest one out, so I had to get Vulpix because I like Pokemon.
That is sweet.
I mean, I've got all the other 6-inch ones, so like, not gonna stop now. To redeem myself, I had some other stuff come in. The Amazon exclusive Power Rangers, the Psycho Ranger 5-pack. This box is incredible.
What?
Pop this lid off. Like, that lid just slides off. Look at that. And then all of the Rangers just in here like this.
Nice.
That is really cool.
You know what my first question is now that you have those?
What am I going to do with the 2 extra?
No, do you have the green one? Sorry, I didn't mean to spoil it. Curse me, dadgummit.
I do have the green one.
Right on. You know, they just put those back up on Hasbro Pulse this week.
If they do, you should go out and get it because now I've got the full team.
Right on. And I may have to because I said I was only collecting the original series Power Rangers characters and also the comic book created characters, and that is where that green Psycho Ranger lands in the comic book created realm. So
let's keep it going with Power Ranger stuff. I got the SPD Omega Ranger.
Was yours trashed?
I haven't opened it up to look at yet, and I opened it I opened the box, so I don't really care what the box looks like.
Okay. Everybody was complaining and showing pictures of their boxes just being beat and destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, the box is rough, but I'm going to open it, so I don't really care. This came in this week. This was the exclusive.
Well, I'll be dadgummed.
Is this someone else may have picked this up?
Someone else may have picked that up, and I think you may have stole some thunder out here.
I mean, this box alone is worth the pickup. Like this,
isn't it though?
Yeah, like it's embossed.
I got to see it up close and personal today.
The print inside is awesome.
Yep, here's the print inside. And then what makes this one so special, so you're getting the Snake Eyes, but he's coming with a crap ton of weapons that the regular version does not come with.
Right.
See if you can tilt it in the light a little better. It was so dark you couldn't see it.
That figure looks fantastic too.
So if you guys look right above that little dragon, which you'll see there's a bunch of extra things in there. Now, hold on. I want to bring somebody in here so they can talk to you about this. You ready?
Thief! You stole my toy.
I apologize. When you weren't looking, I made my way down there and I took it.
He showed that to me at the shop today, and that thing was just absolutely unreal in person.
This box, like the box is incredible. Like this is my favorite part. Like this, just this.
Because it's amazing.
It is. It is amazing. Okay, so what else do I have to show?
There's nothing about this thing that is not beautiful.
Before you move on, Justin, show that thing off, man.
The texture, the image is incredible. I mean, the feel of the box. They did not stint on packaging at all. Once you get the actual box open, which takes a little bit of doing because it seals pretty well, there's the print, which he just showed off, is gorgeous. It makes use of every ounce of space on that page. It is beautiful. The toy is, I mean, the action figure is incredible. And the number of, I mean, the print, gorgeous. Just gorgeous. The number of weapons that he comes with, amazing. The actual figure, incredible. I mean, the detail on his sword, which if I can get it in the camera, I mean, that's his sword. He's got a unique looking sword. That's it. It's got the scabbard. He's got the Uzi with the silencer. He's got the 45. This is an incredible figure. I was a little bit leery about spending the money on it, but I'm glad I did because holy cow. The packaging here on the back, I mean, look at that. Just spectacular. This is the limited edition, or the exclusive. The regular figure is the same figure, but it doesn't have all this stuff.
What is the actual?
It doesn't have all this stuff.
What is the actual?
Definitely doesn't have that.
Is it the Snake Eyes or what is it?
What, the regular figure?
Well, the character in there in the box.
Yeah, that's Snake Eyes.
Okay, so this is what So Chaos is asking about this. He bought the G.I. Joe Classified Collection Snake Eyes 6-inch action figure pre-order.
Chaos, where did you pre-order from?
That will be.
It would have been from.
Yep.
Would it have been Target?
The only place that you could have gotten this Snake Eyes from is directly from Hasbro at Hasbro Pulse.
Oh, okay.
So if you had gotten a Snake Eyes from anywhere else, it's probably the regular retail version. I do have the regular retail version pre-ordered. I'm looking forward to comparing the two and seeing if there's any differences within the figure box itself besides the multiple extra accessories that you get.
Now, Justin, have you seen the the Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow figures that are in the current previews?
No, I have not.
They're Japanese import figures.
Oh,
and they're
the 1/6 scale stuff.
with the robot faces.
Yes, I have seen those.
Yeah, they're bizarre.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick to this 6-inch scale Hasbro stuff.
Well, and the price difference between them too. Those are $250 action figures retail.
They're supposed to be hot toy level figures.
Yeah, but they're not actual Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. They're like robot people. I mean, they have robot faces, and they have heels on their feet, like high-heeled shoes.
Nice
They're
one,
weird
Beard.
looking. God, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know,
trying
man.
to show it up front.
The gold is really, really nice. They could have blued the face
There
a
we
little
go.
better, but it is beautiful.
Not that thing, Dustin. Get that out.
Oh,
So this
Ain't
is
nobody
exactly
care
what they
about that.
But I mean, it's much more incredible in person. And then there's the artwork, the art
Which is
print.
beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah, I pre-ordered Wave 1. I'm hoping it'll be here within the next week or two. I shipped my pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store, and there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff in there, including these.
Now, do you do any of the lettering for toy packaging or anything?
No, not at all.
That's a shame.
I mean,
You could get those comps that way.
I need to take a second and do something.
I still have a few more toys to show off. So
I know. Before we move on, though, this is important. I don't do this very often. You can ask Nick. I have to make an apology.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Justin, I am so sorry for having so little faith in you that you would not have already had that figure. And to think that for 1 second, someone else would have had that figure and you not have it. I am deeply apologetic, sir.
I wanted to ask if that's what it was, but I decided to just be quiet and see how things play out.
You had to know if it was me, there was a good chance that it was G.I. Joe related, right?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lord have
But
mercy.
that would have blown your mind if you didn't have it, like, and he had it. Like,
It would have blown my mind if he had it and I hadn't, because I had it pre-ordered since they first went up, and like I'd seen some people getting theirs like months ago, and for whatever reason I always get stuff months late.
Yeah.
So I would have.
Well, the fact that we both got ours in the past couple of days makes that's interesting too, right?
Yeah, I forget when mine came, probably like midweek.
Yeah, it technically came in Thursday, but I waited till.
Well, I got X-Men cards, so.
Hey, and they are awesome.
I hate that I waited so long to get this figure. It is really, really cool. This is probably one of my favorite ones, man. And Chaos, that's awesome, man. I guess that means like you love me. Like you really do love me, man. You talk all that smack, but now I know how you really feel. You just let me know.
Oh,
I
man.
can't believe you stole my thunder, though. Like, I had my shot, and you took it.
I'm sorry, I should have saved it for the end and then let you go, and then just been like,
I tried so hard. I tried to get him to do the news segment, and he just could not. Nope. I want to show my toys off.
I got stuff. You guys don't understand. I still have stuff. There's still stuff here.
Well, go
Come
big
on.
screen and let's see it, man.
Marvel Legends Aim Soldier Army Builder, because who doesn't need more Aim Soldiers? I mean, you can't see them down there on the floor. It's not like I have enough of them.
What do those do?
Let's see here. What else? Okay, got the third-party masterpiece Warpath. So it's not officially made by Takara or Hasbro, but you know, you need a Warpath on your shelf. This thing came in, and this thing blows my mind. I was able to score the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Baxter Stockman from Super 7. And if this is what Super 7 is going to do for their upcoming Turtle figures, I cannot wait. I'm all in on these. This thing is just simply incredible. Starting from the packaging itself, it's just, look at this. Watch this.
That's nice.
Look at that.
Oh.
This is the glow-in-the-dark Baxter Stockman. He glows blue because when he gets turned into the Fly, it's a blue glow that happens on the TV screen. So these were made to kind of go along with the original Turtle figures, the toys, except more modern. This thing's got to be at least 7 inches tall, full articulation. I cannot wait for wave 1 of these to come in, which will hopefully be within the next couple weeks. But this thing is incredible. I'm so excited that this came in. And finally, the last thing I have to show off. I went to Pittsburgh today, and when I go to Pittsburgh, that means I'm going to the toy store in Pittsburgh, and I'm going to buy some Turtle figures. So we got some old Turtle figures to show off. We've got, I'll start here. We got Wingnut, and of course, Screw Loose. I can never pronounce his name correctly. Fugitoid. A classic foot soldier, so I'm one step closer to finishing wave 1. We've got Genghis Frog, and these last two I'm really excited for. Flash, and because
saved every one of us.
a short conversation I had with Chaos earlier in the week, Muckman, and Joe Eyeball. And that is everything I picked up this week. Ooh.
Nice. What's up, Matt? What's going on, brother? Enjoyed the ladies' night Comigories, man. That was a lot of fun. All right, Nick's not paying attention, so I will take you off the full screen.
What?
We're not worthy, Justin. We're not worthy.
I'm just sitting here just like, I mean, he bought more toys in probably a week than what my whole comic book collection is probably worth.
But
Yeah.
only one of them matters, and it's this one.
It was
Look
actually
at this face.
Ugh.
Hold on. Look at that face. He's just like pondering, like, okay, he's probably right.
I mean, this is definitely the one that I'm the most excited for, believe it or not. I don't know why.
Genghis Frog?
Yeah. I don't know why this is the one that I wanted the most. But this is the one I'm the most excited for. Besides
Have
that
you
Baxter.
considered counseling?
No, man. Collect your way.
Boy, that is used to cover a multitude of sins.
Oh, is that for Comigories?
I've been ready to come back on since the first time I came on. You just let me know, and I'm going to be in there. I ain't got to get ready because I stay ready, man. I'm always ready. Always.
You were all about those game shows, man. And he's doing one on Comic Book Poser. It is.
It's so much fun, man. It's so much fun. And
I'm just
all of
I'm
them.
overwhelmed. Yeah, and I'm overwhelmingly competitive, so like I'm not a fun person when I lose, and I know that, so I avoid
That's
them.
why everybody wants to see Nick versus Dustin on Comigories. And I'm sure, and we're live right now, so you can look down if you want to, but everybody can see you. I am absolutely sure if this matchup could happen, which is what all the people want to see, I am sure our buddy Matt would move some stuff around to make that a possibility. I'm absolutely sure of it. Because that's what the people want. They want to see
I don't know.
Comics going one-on-one.
People would think less of me because if I lost, I just don't lose well. And I don't lose well to you.
I don't lose very well either. Now, I've gotten used to it, but I know for a fact, and Matt, I could only imagine, you thought you had good numbers when you had Jim Mint, Robbie, ComiKon, and that old guy on there. Man, put two brothers comics against each other, he might break the internet. He might break the internet. We definitely need to make that happen.
You know what needs to happen?
Everybody to pressure Nick.
Dustin versus Justin.
We don't. No. They don't want to see that. They don't.
Because Justin would pull out some X-Men 1 on you, and then it'd be like, okay,
it wouldn't matter if it didn't fit the category. It's got to fit the category. This ain't the hunt. You can't just pull out a big book and smash me. I'm just saying.
Somebody pulls out a freaking X-Men 1. It don't matter the category. It's gonna fit, and people are gonna vote for it. I would, and then he's gonna pull out some freaking toys off the shelf, like Jim was doing with the omnibus.
Bam!
Just be like, oh, okay, boom.
Sibling rivalries. Nick versus Dustin category. Let's do it. Pay-per-view.
That sounds like there's going to have to be a cage match involved there.
Nick versus Dustin. I mean, they want it. They want it.
I would certainly need a haircut first. I'm looking about like Josh down there.
Yeah, this is out of control, man. This is insane.
Thank you. Thank you. If everybody did that, it'd be a different ball game, bro.
I mean, you would still show off your Iron Fist 14 every time, so it doesn't really.
Hey,
I can't show the Iron Fist 14 off and just crush everybody's dreams every time. That's not fair, man. I pull out that Iron Fist 14 every time. Everybody knows there ain't a book that's ever been published that is better than that. It just ain't happened. It ain't gonna happen. The most important comic book character that has ever been. First appearance-wise, I can't do that to everybody all the time.
G.I. Joe, baby.
What about X-Men number 4?
That's like second best, man. There ain't that. Iron Fist 14 takes the cake. That's number one. That's number one.
Tell me Josh is pulling down the Avengers 4.
If he does, I'll pull him off the stream. He done put one in my face already today.
Dustin, did you notice in our ComiKon video, I purposely made a big, oh, there it is.
That right there, you want to talk about a comic book grail? I'll never be able to own the Golden Age Cap books, any of them. I don't see that happening, but that book right there, one day I'm gonna have that book in a half decent grade, and when I do, y'all ain't nobody gonna be able to say nothing to me, boy.
I don't have any Golden Age Cap books either, but I want one.
Oh my gosh, I just want
that.
one of them. That's what, number 5? No, what did you say it was? 8?
That's number 6.
Number
Josh,
6.
I'll trade you.
We saw number 5 on Comigories last night, or on the.
I'll trade you, Josh.
I'll show y'all something funny because this makes me laugh. Here we go. So everybody gives Rob Liefeld a hard time, right? Take me big screen. Not everybody does, but he got in trouble early on for aping a lot of stuff from earlier, right? So this is Batman number 6. This came out in September 1941. This is Detective Comics number 48, which came out in February 1941. Let's take a close look at Batman and Batman.
It's the same cover, man.
Ripping off his own stuff in 1941.
Hey, he was pulling the Matina before pulling the Matina was cool.
Yes.
Oh man.
I mean, what are the chances? I only have a handful of Golden Age Batmans, right? What are the chances I got 2 of them where that's the case?
Right?
This is a
Absolutely.
weird one because this is Detective 48. So this is 21 appearances of Batman in, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So 21st appearance of Batman right here. This is the first issue where they mention the Batcave or mention Gotham or the Batmobile. You never see Gotham City or the Batmobile, and they don't even mention them until this issue.
And then the first time you see it is in number 5 of Batman.
Correct.
Yeah, and the only reason why I know that is because one of the guys pulled that out last night and gave me almost an aneurysm from looking at it. But that's awesome.
Here's the
Josh.
other thing on this cover. What does it look like? Does it look like Robin is trying to like stomp on Batman's foot and knock him off of that thing?
It does too.
He's like, get off of this swinging ball with a hook on it. This is mine. Hey, that just cracks me up. So on this one, I'm figuring Batman just kicked him off, right? He's like, get off, kid.
Yeah. So Matt, they actually somebody can drop the link for Haven Comics Facebook page, but they don't actually have YouTube channels. Josh is the owner of Nick's local comic shop, Haven Comics, and really, really good friend of ours. And Justin Birch is a good friend of ours who he's a comic book letterer. And we had him on one night to just talk about what he does. And he just kind of hangs out with us every now and then on Saturdays and through the week. So if you want to sub him up, you just sub us up, and then you're good there.
He's chowing down on a peanut butter sandwich.
Thank you. Thank you, Adrian. There you go right there. That's Haven
This
Comics.
is one of those weird World War II covers with Hitler, Mussolini, and Emperor Hirohito on it.
That's awesome. And I love the fact Tyler's like, those are reprints.
If they were, I got swindled, and CGC was in on it.
I love it, man. Justin Birch is pretty active on Twitter, too.
Yeah. Awesome. So we got to see some really, really, really good comic books here in the Justin's Toy Box segment. Everybody got to show off some really cool toys, especially me. Bam, one more time.
Who is that again, and what is that from?
That's Goldar from the original Power Rangers. So
you mean from
You sure
an
that's not
irrelevant?
that looks like Mumra got angry from Thundercats and decided he wanted to be a bird and fly far, far away.
oh man, you guys are too much.
I'm getting
All
better
right,
at this
guys.
magic.
So now we move on.
Well, there's only one way to go on that, Nick.
I know. All right, guys, that was.
No. We still got
Just
more
kidding.
to go. Thank you. We
Just
haven't hit the
kidding.
news.
But I'm going to let that replay again.
Oh my gosh.
It's like musical chairs. You never know when it's going to stop, so you have to quit dancing.
Justin had to finish his grape jelly sandwich.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
share
still
over your
not-
screen, man, whenever you're ready.
You think I'd have this ready by now, but you know.
It's all good. Josh, any other big books back there you want to show off?
Well, I do have a couple that are fun. Let's see. That's one of my favorites.
Nice. Hold on, is that
Appearance of Dr. Doom?
okay?
First appearance of Dr. Doom, and I just got this one a couple of weeks ago. Second appearance of Dr. Doom.
Love it.
So that's fun.
How you doing,
Yeah.
Mel?
Got a little run of Cat books, and then of course, this one of the best books ever.
First Snake Eyes, right?
No. But
Oh.
it's the Silent Interlude issue. It's the first Storm Shadow.
Storm Shadow. Okay.
It's amazing. So all I need is a handful of Red Ninjas, Destro, Cobra Commander, and a good Scarlet action figure to go with this, and I can do reenactments. We'll get Dustin to do his stop motion animation and an army of regular Cobra soldiers, of course.
I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, so before we jump on to the new segment of the toy box, because there's a lot of new people, we've been able to provide you guys with a discount code, Brothers20 from TKO Studios. They have a ton of fantastic books. You'll see Josh or Justin down there showing off the first wave of books, and they're a little bit different from most comic book publishers. And if you put in there who your local comic shop is, they will give a kickback to the local comic shop. And I always tell everybody, if you don't have a local comic shop, just throw Haven Comics in there because I would appreciate that. And so would Josh. And again, that's nothing we get a kickback on at all. That's just something we were able to provide to you guys.
Your local comic book store does, though. TKO is submitting a portion of the proceeds of all their sales. If you designate your local comic shop, they send a portion of the sales to that shop. They'll send a check to that shop, which is awesome. Joe Benitez is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Scout Comics did a little bit of that, but TKO is really leading the way there, and they've been really awesome.
Absolutely.
Now, I have a question for you, Justin, because I have not read The Fearsome Dr. Fang yet. How is that good?
I haven't read it yet.
What's your assessment?
The only two TKO books I've read is Sarah and Goodnight Paradise.
Sarah is a must-read. Garth Ennis is not my favorite writer, but when Garth Ennis writes war books, be it World War II or Vietnam, whatever, his war books are amazing. And then Steve Epting's pencils on that are beautiful. That is a great book.
Chaos, you're messed up, dude. Well, my self-worth is based on my magic ability. So everybody look at a card.
Good thing it's not based on your internet.
Jesus, right? So everybody just thought of the 9 of clubs. That was your card. So if I got it right, let me know in the chat because that would be sweet. That was everybody's card they picked. And if you didn't, that's okay too.
I feel like this trick was performed without my consent or participation.
Did he already go through all the news? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, man, we're done with it.
Is that a Prince John action figure I'm looking at?
So only 3 news things to show off this week. Super 7, who makes excellent toys, who is making the TMNT Ultimates, the Thundercat Ultimates. They've acquired a Disney license. They're going to make Disney Ultimate figures. They showed off their Wave 1. We've got Fantasia Mickey, Pinocchio, and of course, the sleepest wave, Prince John from Robin Hood.
That's
each one
Peter
of these
Ustinov
figures
did such an amazing job voicing Prince John. God, that was great.
Each one of these figures comes with tons of accessories. We have soft goods for the robes. This line looks incredible. And my wife said I'm not allowed to get it. So someone buy it. Tell me how awesome they are.
Hold on, why can't you buy it, man?
Because I don't collect Disney stuff.
But she does.
Hold on, how much is it since you're
how much is so the
Yeah.
Ultimates, anytime you buy a Super 7 Ultimate figure, it's going to be $45 each.
That's not
But
bad.
as you can see, they come with a ton of accessories. They're articulated. These things are probably going to be somewhere around 6 inches tall.
Oh wow, that's a lot bigger than that's spectacular, and I have to have.
Oh, I love that.
I have to have the Prince John and Sir Hiss. That is a must.
So
Yeah.
your wife will collect Disney Funkos, but she doesn't want something functionable like this?
Did you
No,
just say functionable?
She does not want these at all. She does not want me to collect these. We did come to a compromise. If they start making Disney afternoon characters of this line, all bets are off.
Disney what?
Disney afternoon.
dude.
So
Darkwing
that?
Duck, Chippendale Rescue Rangers,
Yeah.
DuckTales. Woo!
Did somebody say Robin Hood?
That's not Robin Hood, bro.
I said Robin Hood because of Prince John.
I called him Robin Hood earlier on accident. Everybody got a kick out of it.
Tailspin, yep.
All right, so let me be clear, Bearded. No, we hit it. Something happened with my internet, and my whole just everything went downhill. It took it with me. When I get better internet, I'll be back on top.
Hey, we hit 1,200 today.
We did.
Wow, that growth is exponential, man. You guys are going faster.
Dude.
Y'all get the high five. Oh, it's the wrong way. Ow.
Get it together.
Yeah, we suck. We did
You guys
record today
gotta
for the
learn
first
this.
time in months, so that's good.
See, Nick, the key is you got to put something beside you so you know, okay, the microphone's on this side. I need to go away from the microphone.
So, okay, I just did that and I still went the wrong way. Whatever. All right. So let's move on to the next news piece there, Justin.
All right. So the next one, this is definitely for Dustin. We're getting pre-orders up for the Marvel Legends Punisher and Motorcycle.
Let's get a
I'm
good
just
look at
going to
that.
go ahead and say this. He just looks like he needs one of those little captain caps, and he looks very butch.
That almost kind of has like a Sportster peanut tank on like a soft tail frame.
Yeah, okay.
I was thinking the exact
right,
same
like,
thing.
whatever.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I mean, I dig it. I like the flat black paint job. I like the fact that they got the blinkers, running lights there on the forks, but that would actually never work. So it's cool though, but there's no way you could ever put those there. But definitely looks good.
Cool. Let's talk about your toy that has wings and looks like a cross between a lion and a monkey.
Sorry. Also,
Like I said,
the
it's
exhaust is on
Mumra.
the wrong side of the bike, so I'm gonna have to knock on points for that.
Well, the
Can we
picture may have just been reversed.
Can we just point out the fact that he comes with a Viking helmet?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's from that
I got
bizarre
that.
story last year.
I got that issue number 1 from that. Pretty cool.
I just want to say, if you're riding at any kind of speed and you put your arm out to hit somebody with a baseball bat, you're breaking your arm.
All right, moving on.
I mean, mirrors on the side of cars come off easy, so.
True.
All right, the last thing we have to talk about is
Hi-ho.
Hasbro also showed off the Marvel Legends Rogue and Pyro 2-pack. It's kind of a cross between a classic Pyro and a more modern Rogue. When I see this Rogue, I think of the Uncanny Avengers Rogue.
Yep, agreed.
But I'm excited to get an updated Pyro and to get another figure to put on my Uncanny Avengers shelf. This artwork is just gorgeous.
It is.
But yeah, pre-orders for this one up. You should still be able to pre-order it if it's something that you're interested in picking up. I'm looking forward to it. We always need more rogues, and we always need more pyros. And finally, the last thing I have to talk about that I don't have it pulled up because I don't know how the rules work. If you get the chance, please go and check out Toy Galaxy's video. They did an awesome video that's making the rounds on the internet right now with everything that's wrong with the toy collecting world at the time. It was fantastic. It was very cathartic. You should check it out. It's a good time. Dustin, have you seen it?
Mm-mm.
It's a quick 10-minute video. It's really great. Everything Toy Galaxy does.
Can somebody post a link in the comments?
Oh,
that
yep,
would be helpful.
I could probably do that.
And for everyone in there having little tickles and laughs about me and chaps, I don't wear chaps, so.
And for the record, all chaps are made that way.
Exactly. I don't wear chaps. If I hit the ground, ain't nothing saving me. I'm telling you, because I'm running no chaps, sleeveless tank tops most of the time. I'm that guy. I don't care. No chaps here. But
He
I did
rides
like
his
the
little
Punisher
crotch
figure.
rocket, and that's what he's wearing.
Oh no! I would never, ever subject myself to a crotch rocket. That's not happening.
Rides a Kawasaki, we know.
That figure was cool. Sorry to have been so picky about the bike. It's kind of my thing. So like that was the
I'm
first
pumped
thing I
about a freaking
noticed.
Prince John action figure. That's amazing. What a world we live in.
I couldn't understand why they at least wouldn't put the exhaust on the right side. See, the deal is
It's a left-handed bike, dude.
No, see, your bike has two sides. You have the show side and you have the kickstand side. Your exhaust is always on the show side. Most people, when the bikes are chromed out, you got those big, nice chromed out exhaust pipes there. You want those on your show side. So when you pop the kickstand over, they're not hidden. It's also more functional for the bike with the way the motors are built. And they didn't even take any of that into account when they built that figure out. And that just kind of made me sad a little bit. But it's pretty cool.
Maybe they designed that bike in Australia, so everything is backwards.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Ryan, what's up, man? What is going on? Good to see you in there. Did Justin Birch get a fresh cut? He sure did. I'm always rolling on twos, Bearded. Always, man. Especially now, because all I got is the bike. So.
Oh, that's right. Your tree collapsed on the trip.
Yeah. Yeah. Lab Monkey Mel, thanks for dropping in and letting us know that we keep you entertained. That we aim to please, man.
We're not backwards, no. Sorry, comic book noobs.
Also,
I apologize to all the Australian audience.
Me and Justin found out today. That cracked me up. Unofficially, we saw a little bit of insight to the next wave of the Hasbro Lightning Collection, and it's looking good. It's looking good. There was mention of a Zeo Red, Mighty Morphin Black without the shield. Probably going to get the Atom head for that one, which I will throw in the trash. And probably go buy another Zach figure to give to my kids so I can have both of my Mighty Morphin Black Rangers be Zach because, well, he's the only one that matters. We saw the, was it Space Into Space Yellow?
Space Yellow.
I never watched that one, so I was a little bit curious as to if I was going to say that right. And then they are giving us a new Green Ranger. They did it right. They have the pouch on the right side. They colored it correctly. It has the original helmet without all the goofy stuff. It wasn't the other one to me kind of looked like a piece together. Version 2, version 1. I don't know. I don't think they paid attention to detail as much as they should have on that one. But the new one coming out is definitely looking a lot better. So
you forgot your cards, Nick.
No, yeah, I should have pulled out my cards. You would have stopped.
We weren't sure what you were doing there.
No, I just want to recognize, man, a couple new people to the channel. I think it's awesome.
Go back. I wanted to address the guy that just complimented my T-shirt.
Yeah, I was going to say. So, Lab Monkey, thank you so much, man. We do appreciate it. And then obviously this is the one I've been trying to point out. I want to make sure.
I said hey to Lab Monkey a second ago. I am Will. Thank you for checking us out. Man, I saw this shirt. Can you believe it was on clearance too? I saw it and I had to grab it. Absolutely a fantastic movie. So you got the ID. That's awesome, man. Great minds think alike. Welcome to the show. Hope you continue to watch and enjoy what we're doing here. It's always a good time on Saturday nights, man. Always.
That it is.
Sorry, that was my
Bearded.
Bearded always brings like the snark, man.
Oh yeah, and I'm sitting here thinking, I always prop this guy up to really stick it to chaos with the belt every time we're on the show together, and he was coming here and all right.
Never
You know what? If y'all want to get a 20-minute Power Rangers show and nothing else entertaining about it for 25 minutes other than Bert talking about Go Power Rangers, you go watch that one. You want 4 hours of greatness, you stay here.
Oh my God.
I'm just
if
kidding.
It lasts longer than 4 hours, you should call a doctor.
He knows I'm kidding with him. He jumps in here and gives us crap about our 4-hour shows. Then he goes on his show and gives us crap about our 4-hour shows. And guess what? If you go to Bert's channel, I'm going to be on there too. He just won't let me go for 4 hours on there.
That's awesome, guys. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Ryan. I do appreciate it.
Thanks,
Dustin
man.
was in the video, so it was at least 30% him too, because he was in that video as well. All right, so what are we moving on to the top 10 list?
That was our
I feel like next time I'm slow, we should all freeze, so it looks like we're just waiting on that to start.
Can you guys hear me chewing? Is that like too loud?
I can hear you.
Yeah, try not to eat Captain Crunch and sesame seeds, dude.
It's just like some whole grain wheat trail mix, so I just didn't know how
I
loud.
thought you were American.
Well, I'm also
I'm not
awake.
going to show what I'm eating then, because I got like dark chocolate bark.
You got
I've got like
kale
90
and
pounds
granola.
last month, so I'm going to continue pushing.
Let's talk more about these pepperoni rolls, because that's real food.
Oh, man. All right, guys. So this is the part of the show where we move on to a top 10 list where the four of us, basically, or whoever, right? So sometimes it's three of us, sometimes it's two of us, sometimes it's four of us. We create a top 10 list. We argue, we debate, we fight. And after about 3 hours of being facetious, we end up with a final top 10 list. So we all come to the table with our own list, go through the list individually, and then at the end, we create one master list. So guys, you ready for them?
If you keep coughing on our guests and our viewers, I'm going to put you in a mask.
Look, this is good right now. I got the AC on me. I got the fan on me. I got a bunch of water. I finally broke out a more this is the first drink I've had since I got sick 2 weeks ago. But I do want to show something off. So our boy Shattered Glass sent over something to our Instagram. This is what I was cracking up earlier. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to read it. Okay. I would show it, but I haven't had time to really upload it. So it's the top 10 Two Brothers Comics edition. Okay. So it's his top 10 list for Two Brothers Comics. And he sent this to me.
You go full screen for this.
All right. So number 10, dad jokes from everyone, right? Because we always have those stupid little dad jokes. Number 9, Dustin's 10th, all right, so of the night. Because Dustin hits 1,000 all right so's every single night in all of our videos. If I didn't edit them out, you would see nothing but all right, so all right, guys. So I mean, it's worse than Perry's What Do You Mean and Rod's Chicken Butts. Okay. Number 8, Justin and Nick shaking their heads at Dustin's top picks for the top 10. Because it's always something like Sabretooth or just something crazy like TMNT, something like that. Now, Justin at number 7. This one is where it gets hilarious. Justin and Nick finally allowing Dustin to have number 7 in the top 10 to keep him happy. That one is my favorite one, I think. Now, number 6, Nick doing magic card tricks, which is new to the video, new to the thing. Nick hitting Justin's toy box intro for the 5th time, which I think it's only been.
I think that was it. I think we hit our quota.
I think that was 5. Dustin taking his hat off 4 hours into the show. Right, because it always happens. Now, this one is so true. Nick shaking his head when someone curses 10 minutes into the live show. Now, again, we're family friendly, and it never fails. Dustin always drops something. We'll have a guest on, and we haven't told him, like, hey, we try to be somewhat family friendly.
The head will pop off of an action figure.
Yeah. Somebody calls Justin a liar, and he goes, bull.
Listen, I can't be held accountable for that. That is not my fault.
And then number 2, Dustin breaking out Submariner number 1 to win a best book contest. Every time he did it today.
Do what?
Breaking out Submariner number 1 to win a best book contest.
I got to tell you guys about Submariner number 1. We've got a reprint of that book in our dollar bins because it's beat up and useless, and it's a reprint.
Yeah.
Had a dude picked that out of the stacks today, thinking he had found gold in the dollar bins. And I tried to tell him, I'm like, that's a reprint, right? No, this is the real deal, and I'm getting it for $1. And I'm like, I tell you what, yes, you are. You take it.
Dang.
Marvel Tales.
Yeah. He was so convinced. I'm like, brother, it's a reprint. I mean, I even showed him the Indicia inside. He's like, no.
Collect your way.
Number one, Dustin doing finger guns while saying collect your way. Every time. So Shattered Glass, man, that was freaking hilarious. We would love to see some of those other ones because literally I was dying laughing. And my favorite one by far was, all right, so, and I think we probably should add to the list, Nick freaking out over his internet now. But hell, I'm just going to go with my cell phone Wi-Fi hotspot because it seems to be doing quite well. Screw this, $125 a month gig speed internet from Xfinity and a $340 modem and a $400 Wi-Fi system and all the Ethernet cords. It doesn't matter. I just need a hotspot.
Think of all the comics you could have bought with that money.
I'm telling you, it's ridiculous.
You could have put food on the table for your child.
That's right. I chose internet over Ellie. So damn frustrating. Hey, so let's I got some toys I should show off that I got from Josh the other day. Y'all talk about something. I'll be back in 1 second.
I do have a quick question for everybody. Are we going to do this one like points based, or are we going to try and do what we normally do and try? Okay. Just wondered if there would be any sort of science or math or, reason, logic.
No, we are going old school here.
Well, I'm gonna use the points here. So later on when we're arguing, I've got statistics to back up why your list sucks.
What they suck in general because it just sucks. Dustin sucks. All right.
I think it might be interesting to see how the list actually ends up, and then what the math list would have turned into.
I don't know if we've seen him comment yet, but Green Laser said, "Now when Dustin's around, good to see you, man. Keep it sloppy. I want the bickering and the fighting. Look, we go down. I swear to y'all, this is how this show goes. They tune in the beginning for a little bit, then people kind of filter out, go do their thing. They come back a little bit in the toy section. I'm like, okay, nothing really super going on here, and they filter back out. Then they filter back in. Oh, yep. Oh, here we go. It's time for the top 10 list. Now we got 30 folks hanging out again. If we just spent 4 hours doing the top 10 list, man, we'd have people packed in here all night.
Sometimes we do spend 4 hours on the top 10 list.
Yeah.
Hey, we're doing good, man. It's not even midnight my time yet, and we're already getting there. I tell you what, I am so pumped that we're back to regular scheduled programming, though. I feel like tonight's show has went awesome. We got some really good stuff talked about, and everything's went really well, except for,
I hate you. Oh, I hope you stubbed your big toe.
Dude, so we moved Hagen's old bed in our room at the end of our bed. So I get up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I'm walking back to my bed, and every time I got the toes curled up under the balls of my feet as I'm scooting around, and I'm trying to feel for the end of his bed last night. And as I go to feel for it, I trip over my foot, and my right foot slams little toe first right into the corner of that bed. And
that's what you get.
I did.
I poked a hole in my hand doing something like that the other night.
What's up, Bueller?
What's going on, bro?
Chris, man.
What's going on?
Bueller.
I love that, man.
Hey, if you're tuning in every week for Saturday for us for this show, we appreciate that. We love hearing people say that they enjoy this show. So that's why we keep doing it. We have so much fun doing it. So we do. So we really don't care if you enjoy it or not. We're going to keep doing it.
I just wanted to really irritate Dustin. All right, let's get back on track, guys. Everybody's here. They're waiting for it. Let's go ahead and start. I forget how long that one is, but before we jump into it, let's go ahead and show a magic trick. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go. All right, who wants to go first?
Thank you, Bearded. Thank you.
Who wants to go first?
As soon as he pulled the cards out.
Whoa. Time out. The fact that you're the one telling us to focus, my mind, I can't comprehend that.
Me?
Yes.
I didn't. Bearded did.
All right, Dustin, are you going to take the notes on this one?
No, because I don't do that. But
I guess I will.
Before we just jump into it, we need our official top 10 rule maker to let us know what the top 10 is this week and what his extravagant rules were for this one, while Nick has 5 minutes to write his list down.
No, I already got my list. I'm preparing our 1 through 10 so I can keep track.
So the list this week is the top 10 powerless superheroes. And I'm going to stress the word superheroes. So when the rules were made, I said, let's keep it loose. Let's just keep it within reason. Mainly because I was at the toy store picking out Ninja Turtle figures and I didn't have time to come up with rules.
You know what's so funny is me and Dustin were on the phone and we're like, man, he must really be busy or just doesn't care about it this week.
I told Nick he must be slammed with work right now. Nick said, yeah, like for him to just like be screw the rules, just do whatever, I don't care. He must be like really busy with work. And I felt bad because I had been like messaging him about, what do you want the rules to be? Hey, the Google Documents thing, I sent that over. You have the link now. Do you need anything else? And he's not responding. And we're thinking he's busy with work. And the dude's at the shop just getting toys.
Well, okay, to be fair, I had a rough day yesterday. I don't want to talk about yesterday. I hate everything. So,
dude, I wake up that way every day.
I hate sports. I hate sports so much. Anyway, so no rules. However, if you make the wrong pick, I am going to yell at you, make fun of you.
Oh, okay. All right. So, hey, right
Night,
on.
Burke.
Night, Burke. See you later, Steve. Catch you.
See you later, Berkey Burke and the Berkey Bunch.
So, top 10 powerless superheroes. Josh, I know we let you know late, but you got your list done, I'm sure, because
yeah,
that's just the kind of man you are. You don't wait till the last minute. You don't try to do it in the middle of the show. You get it done. You put the time and the effort in, and you get it done.
I can bring
All
the
right,
list.
so I got it prepped.
Green Laser, I could not pick Sabretooth because he is so super powerful. No way. No way. All right,
I bet you Josh's number 1 is G.I. Joe.
It would have been, except I actually stuck with superhero.
Oh, he's intelligent. Like that's smart because I would have pictured. Okay, I can see it.
I can't wait to see Nick's list.
Ooh, when I tell you,
so I'm gonna do number 10 first.
Wait, before any honorable mentions around the.
Yes,
I do have honorable mentions, so I'll start honorable mentions. Nick can go number 10, Justin will go 9, Josh will go 8, and so on and so on. So my first honorable mentions were Hawkeye and Black Widow.
I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of your list.
I mean, Scarlett Johansson does have a couple of superpowers, but hey, you know what I'm saying? She ain't got to be Black Widow to be using those things. So, Nick. I was kind of hoping that would land a little differently, or maybe I would have been able to deliver it better. I don't know.
Yeah,
it didn't
landed in Creepy Town.
Yeah,
I don't care about Black Widow, but I do love Scarlet. So that I guess that was the point. That would have been better. Justin.
So my honorable mention, and this is where things get a little dicey because I don't know how to count this. My honorable mention, and I only put it on here because I wanted the name to be on there. And it's something that we probably should have discussed beforehand. I put Hal Jordan.
That's a really good one because
I came
technically
that
he doesn't
close
have any
to putting
powers.
him on the list. Because if half of these other people that are on my list count, then he should too.
Yep, I think it's a good
But-
one.
He doesn't have superpowers. His ring
No, he doesn't.
provides his ability.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, we can get into a debate later on, but
Yeah.
so what's the difference between a ring providing the ability and, I don't know, a suit of armor?
Here's kind of the way I looked at this list and the way I went about this list. I went about it as if the person, if this hero could literally exist in, like, for real, someone could have the capabilities of being this superhero and obtain, what makes them a superhero, or at least super close to it. That was one of the big things I used as like a boundary to put within. So
If a special ring existed, it would give us superpowers.
but does it? Could that actually be a thing? No.
Have you ever heard of Elon Musk? That man can make anything.
Oh my God. Nick probably thinks the aliens are out there too.
Have you listened to Joe Rogan?
No,
No.
I don't listen to Joe Rogan. That guy's been hit in the head more times than I don't even know, but no.
All right.
So is it my turn for the?
Hey, this is a good point. The sun. I mean, the sun does provide power, but if he was on Krypton, he would be super powerless.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know, man. All right, let's
What a
just
bunch
have
of nerds
fun.
we are. All right, so I got a couple of honorable mentions here.
Darkwing Duck.
I almost put Darkwing Duck on my list. Don't joke. I was this close. I got Night Thrasher from New Warriors. I got Nightwing.
Don't let Robbie hear Night Thrasher. Oh my God, if I have to hear that guy say Night Thrasher one more time, I'm going to pick my computer up and throw it in the yard.
Well, I can't control what he says. I got Nightwing. And he didn't have a superpower. He had something weird that was up with him, but it was not a superpower. I got Nightman from the old Malibu Ultraverse.
Ooh,
I seriously thought
Ultraverse.
when you said Nightman, I was picturing that It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Dayman.
Well, there's a reason I've specified from the Malibu Ultraverse.
all right. Any other honorable mentions?
Nope.
Who
Number
goes
10.
first?
You.
Nick Fury.
It's a little low.
Yeah, get out of here. I got 9 other better ones. Go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Justin Birch.
Yeah, that was a terrible pick. Nick Fury, who does that? I get it. Number 10, Nick Fury.
Dustin sucks. Josh?
My number 10 was Mockingbird. Are you laughing because you don't know who that is?
No.
Oh, Green Laser, thanks for that. Got me going now.
I'm missing something. Hold on.
Number 10 on my list. After I gave Nick so much shit for it. Nick Fury. I didn't even realize I had him at 10. I thought I had him higher on my list. I swear to you.
Hey, I'm just going to throw this out there. Maybe sometimes it does pay to make your list during the show.
That just cracked me up because I did not look at my list until it was my turn. And I looked and I was like, oh no, I must change this. And so I guess we know who's hitting number 10.
Yeah, it seems like we've got that one decided.
I know, Russ. I'm slipping, man. All right.
Number 9.
Number 9, I have War Machine.
Okay. Josh?
I left him off my list. But number 9, I have Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu.
That is a really good one. Really, really good one. I didn't even think about Shang-Chi. No, he's going to have a movie out
Monkey Style.
for those of you guys that didn't know. Dustin, your turn.
And we also have his first appearance and second appearance up at the store now.
Ooh. Ooh.
My number 9.
CGC 5.5.
Oh yeah, it looks good. I saw it today. Number 9 for me,
Hawkeye.
the Green Arrow. Hawkeye made the honorable mentions.
It's amazing that you have the guy who uses boxing glove arrows higher than the guy who uses actual bows and arrows.
I don't know. I like the comedy that surrounded him in Deceased, and the fact that Batman was dissing him from the grave at every turn. And I don't know. I was trying to get another DC character on here. Honestly, that was the biggest thing. Trying to get another DC character.
Well, for me, I put Star-Lord, number 9.
Cool. Nick, I saw that list and I thought about putting him on there.
What do you mean?
I'm surprised Nick even had him on the list, honestly.
Star-Lord, dude?
I saw plenty of lists that had Star-Lord on. Well, I only saw one top 10 Powerless superhero list that had Star-Lord on there.
I just watched Endgame like 4 times last couple weeks while I was sick on the couch sometimes in my recliner, sometimes on the couch, coughing. And that's what made me think of it.
Okay.
All right. So
Justin?
my number 9 pick was the best.
All right, number 8.
Number 9.
I already
8,
said
dude.
number 9.
Oh, my bad. Number 8. So then it's Josh.
This one's going to be a throwaway because I got Nick Fury here at number 8.
Okay.
I'm very disappointed in all 3 of you.
Sound like
Shame.
My
shame,
list was-
shame.
The only reason why I put, I don't know, I probably should have swapped 9 and 10. And yeah, I should have. Oh, dude, this week I'm picking up the Steranko Nick Fury cover. That
That's a
all
good
white
one.
one. I'm picking that up this week. So pumped. My number 8, everybody's favorite trash panda, Haven Comics mascot, Rocket the Raccoon.
Hey, that's awesome.
I
Wait
don't
a
like you.
whoa, time out.
Try me.
Okay, I will. So you told us earlier that we couldn't use people like Hal Jordan in his ring because it couldn't exist in our world. So you're going to tell me that a mammal, as like a raccoon, who talks and fires guns, can exist in our world?
I said for most of my list.
Oh, I see. So you're only picking and choosing which applies to you. Yeah.
I think a raccoon shooting a gun is a lot more.
Where's Shattered Glass? Go and shake your head. There it is.
I think a raccoon shooting a gun is a lot easier to fathom than a ring that like shoots out lights or rainbows and lights and stuff or whatever the ring does. And I don't know. To me, Rocket Raccoon, I don't know. Could you stop trying to disprove my points and theories on my show? I would appreciate you not doing that.
I cannot wait until I judge your round against Chaos. I cannot.
I love the fact how much you've just gotten involved in this community. Now you're judges on shows.
Right. He was just hanging out on Rod's channel earlier.
You know, and we're talking about flyers being amazing. And
Yeah,
I
because
feel like
Is it after midnight? Oh, we got
I feel like $9 talking crap.
3 minutes. 3 minutes, and then I can start cussing.
I spent like $9 throwing super chats at Rod's channel just to mess with Justin, hoping he'd see them all.
I know. And it's like like usually on Saturday nights, me and Justin will sit backstage before the show for like 30 minutes and just kind of catch up and talk a little bit and everything. And then like I'm like, oh, like you just gonna go hang out with Rod? And okay, I see how it is. But no, I'm just kidding. But it's like, yeah, like he just like he pops up on the show and everybody knows him. Hey, it's Justin. Look, hey, you know. So yeah, and he comes on here and critiques me, and then Nick does it too, and pretty much everybody else that comes on the show. Like I always end up getting ganged up on. You know, I don't know what I got to do. I need to bring friends on here. I need friendlies.
I got an idea. It's crazy. It might work. Make a better list.
Oh, shit. So I should make an X-Men list with the franchise character at the tail end of it. I got it. I'll keep that in mind.
But
so, like, if we ever did top 10 Power Rangers, like Tommy doesn't make the list. I got it. Tommy and Jason don't even get on the list. That's how I win.
I thought there were only supposed to be like 5 Power Rangers. I
don't know. Oh, my dude. I'm Team Nick. Used to be my dude. What's up, Rob Worst? My favorite Thursday morning show is the Wednesday night Rob Worst show that comes on every week. Make sure you guys are checking that out. All right. Sorry to have derailed this entire show. We were doing so good.
You're not sorry.
So good.
We're still on number 8, right?
Yes, number 8.
Because my number 8 was Nick Fury.
Nick, I think it's your turn.
Mine was also Rocket Raccoon.
Listen,
dude. Hey.
Whoa. I'm not going to give him a hard time about it because he's not the one who said it had to exist in our world.
Internal consistency. That's what's important, Dustin. Well,
hey,
he's trying there, Nick. You got to, Nick, you're leaving him hanging, bro.
Go towards the lamp.
Wow. The other hand. Try your other hand. You have 2.
It's over. All right. So,
sorry. Okay. My defense, Dustin, our channel memberships just got approved. I was seeing if I could turn them on. I still got one more step, but they did get approved, so that's good.
Not only can y'all do the super chats and all that, now we're about to be able to open up the memberships. That's awesome.
Hey, so you might want to pop Bearded's comment up there for Justin. Not that one. The next one.
Bring up a certain team from a certain city again. Bring up a certain team from a certain city again.
The Harlem Globetrotters?
What's up, Rob?
9, 8. All right.
Justin, what was your number 8?
I started with 8. I start with 7.
My number 8, I haven't gotten a chance to say what it was.
Because Dustin sucks. Go ahead, Justin.
My number 8 is also Rock. No.
I'm so sorry I had to do it. It's the only revenge I could exact.
He already threatened once today he was going to start his own channel and not affiliate with us anymore. But I would totally help you edit videos. All right, go ahead.
Talk after this.
Yeah, you help me make a Babble-on logo, and I'll edit some videos for you.
And drop them on our channel.
All right, go ahead. Number 7s.
Justin still hasn't given his number 8, y'all.
He did. Oh, no, he didn't.
Green Arrow.
Green Arrow. All right.
Green Arrow.
Number 7. Justin, you go first.
Now I have to pee for some reason.
Star-Lord. That's right.
Justin?
I like it better than Star-Lord.
Justin with a J?
Yeah, Justin.
Number 7, I have Black Widow.
Second rate.
Josh?
I also have Black Widow.
No way. Nicholas?
Black Widow. I also have Black Widow.
Y'all have all lost your minds. I just realized I have another one on here that Justin is going to jump all over me about what I said earlier. So, whatever.
There's one on your list that's probably your number one that I'm going to chomp your ass for. It's after midnight.
I just love the sound of that pouring back out of his mouth into the glass. That was the best.
Oh my God. That was so unexpected. That's why it's always so good, because it never happens.
I'm good for at least one a show. Okay? One show. That was it. I'm done.
Oh my God. Okay. So that was our number 7s. Nick, start with 6.
Green Arrow.
Too high.
Okay.
All right, Justin.
I have Batgirl at number 6.
Before or
Which
after
one?
the Joker incident?
I have Babs.
Okay.
Josh.
My number 6 is Hawkeye.
Great honorable mention, but number 6, I don't know.
I want you to know, Josh gave you such a good deal today, and you're gonna talk crap to him.
Hey, it's Saturday Night Babble-on, all right?
I'm just letting you know.
I'm the only
I'm
one
still
here
charging.
that has to stick
I'm
up
still
for
charging
myself
full price.
and be constantly on the defensive here.
I'm still
Always.
charging you
All right.
price.
I'm like a skunk out here. I got one self-defense mechanism, and it's to just spew shit on everybody, and I have to do that when need be.
And this one was a gift, and you're getting charged for it too.
Oh my gosh!
There's
All
the
right,
pickup
so
tax, I
Nick, did
guess.
you get all those wrote down?
Written down. Did I get them all written down?
You see what I'm saying,
I
Ryan?
wrote nothing down.
I can't even speak anymore. Now we have to correct when I speak to.
It ain't on my list, Bearded.
Dustin, what was your number 6?
We haven't got to number 6 yet. Justin,
Yeah, we did.
We're literally on 6.
We are on number 6.
okay. Well, this is the one where Justin is probably gonna
Say it.
chomp my behind.
Say it.
I
Say
will
it.
say it.
Say
The
it.
Big Green Bastards,
Wait, what?
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Explain what their superpower is.
They're turtles.
That are mutated.
They're bipedal turtles.
They're no different than Rocket Raccoon, though.
Exactly. He should be able
I
to
have
see
a
their.
problem, which I have a problem
like,
with being on your list.
They have no actual superpowers, though.
You mean besides being teenage mutated ninja turtles?
See, but what do they do that me and you cannot do?
Be
Have
turtles?
shells,
Okay, but
Karate?
outside of that,
karate.
you know, they're martial artists.
Can I
They
be?
use martial artist weapons.
Can I
They
step
don't
in?
have any like super strength. They don't fly. They don't have guns that pop out of their shells. I mean, yeah, they're turtles,
Can I
but
step in?
Guys, I'm way
I
too
think-
tired for this. Someone else handle this one.
but Iron Man and his suits can be on here.
Hold
Like
on,
to me,
Dustin.
that's just as
Shut
that's just
up.
crazy.
1 second. I think it's fine. Honestly, you said Rocket Raccoon, TMNT. What are the difference? I can't think of one. I'm going to support you on this one. I think, you know what? He really doesn't. They can't fly. They're not super powerful. They're just manly turtles, you know, with the little
They're manly
turtle tail. You know,
They're
so
the Marlboro Man of turtles.
that's right. So I think it's a fine pick. I'm kind of jealous I didn't think about it. But if you put Power Rangers on here, I'm going to have an issue with that one.
Absolutely not.
Okay, thank you.
I
So
didn't even
I'm
put them in as an
going to-
honorable mention because technically they have superpowers once they morph. And it's
Hey.
not no.
That's good. And they've also been in a Batman book a couple times.
Spawn has also hung with Batman, so then
But he's got superpowers.
And Jenica, you know what? Jenica's a turtle, and she was a human, correct? So I don't know. Justin, I think...
you know what else doesn't count? Any sort of rules or logic. We only apply them when we feel like it.
You said, hold on,
You
man.
had your opportunity to apply them.
That's right. You said just be within reason.
I seriously, in my mind, this was not me pulling the Sabretooth and Omega Red card. Like, I seriously, in my mind, thought about it very hard. I was like, okay, like, Iron Man and his suits. Very, very far-fetched. Animals mutate all the time.
Justin, you said anything goes. Just keep it within reason. That came from you. Anything goes. We reasoned it. I think I'm going to allow it, man.
Justin, you forgot to indicate what the lowest IQ level was for within reason.
That's why I took my jab at Jock earlier, Nick.
Okay. See?
He hugs me in the shop and shits on me on the show. It is all good.
No, I think Justin's
like,
only point was you said you had made these rules up for yourself, that it had to be something real that could exist in the world, and then you picked things that didn't exist in this world and could not.
That is a good
feasibly exist in the world. So it was your internal inconsistency is what bothered Justin, I think.
Let me try one more time.
I don't even think Elon Musk can make TMNT.
Hold on. Let me try this one more time here. All right. So hear me out on here. Okay. What if we say we're looking at this list from within the realms of the canon in which the comic books that they I'll leave. I swear to Christ. I don't even want to start because he's just going to do it again. Like, I can see him sitting there, like, about to piss on himself, laughing so hard. In the realm of the canon in which these characters are written, if you look at Rocket Raccoon compared to the other characters in those books, he has literally got no superpowers. Same thing with the turtles. In the canon universe of Mirage or IDW, it's not really that abnormal that they exist. But when you really look at it, outside of their mutation, which happened from a chemical that they got a hold of, they have no superpowers outside of that. They can't pick up cars and throw them across the room. They can't fly, can't shoot laser beams out of their eyes. They're martial artists. They use everyday weapons that me and you can go get a hold of, and they work as a team. If you stripped them down to the bare bones of it, like, that's how I looked at it, and that was my reasoning. So agree with it or not, I just wanted to be able to take a second to kind of give my reasoning there. And I don't know if that makes any more sense or helps out at all, but tell me how that makes you feel.
Well, after hearing what you had to say and realizing that maybe I'm putting too much stock into this, the one thought that...
Sorry,
was not me.
That was a mistake.
That was not me.
That was a mistake. My bad. I'll take
the
it.
one thought that keeps popping into my mind after hearing this is, I cannot wait to judge like you against chaos.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, I had to try to fight one more time to just make myself and my pick not sound so ridiculous. So that was all.
A lot of people agree with Dustin.
Listen, I'm not disagreeing or saying that they shouldn't be on the list. My main argument is the fact that when he started, Hal Jordan couldn't be on this list because it couldn't exist within our world. But
well, I looked at the ring as a superpower, though. That's why. But I mean, I can like, okay, fine. We'll let Hal Jordan be on your list. TMNT is on my list. Whatever.
I think if you had gone with Casey Jones, he wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I like Casey Jones, but I think there's so many other characters that.
Oh my God. That has got to be the most brutal thing that has come out of anybody, either on the stream or in the chat.
Pop up his next comment.
I think you struck some heartstrings there, man. He's gonna take his turtles and go home. Here comes the COVID coughs.
That was
Dude,
hardcore there, Austin.
That was awesome.
That was the perfect movie reference at the perfect time.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I love it so much.
Mm.
Now, if our internets were all better and we were streaming on 1080p, that would be perfect to chop up and put off, somewhere, because we're all going to look bad after I download this. I won't, but that was hilarious. All right, let's jump back on track. Number 5. Josh.
My number 5 is Batgirl / Oracle.
Okay.
I
Justin.
thought she was pretty awesome.
My number 5 is Shang-Chi.
Dustin. He's crying over there.
His number 5 is April O'Neil.
I think he seriously got his feeling hurts a little bit. All right, my number 5 is Daredevil.
No, wait.
Daredevil has no powers.
Okay.
No.
Wait a minute.
Daredevil. No. Daredevil, and you would know this if you even watched the What If Wednesdays, actually obtained superpowers from being hit by a truck containing, what's that one thing?
Radioactive isotope.
Everybody's superpowers, radioactive material.
But did it actually give him superpowers or just like...
Yeah, he's got crazy echolocation, and he can read things that are in print even though he can't see them. He can hear people's heartbeats from across the room and know if they're lying.
Hal Jordan
he's got superpowers.
And if you watched the What If Wednesday, you would know.
It's fine. I got Hal Jordan.
Wait.
He gets his sight back. He loses his superpowers, and he can no longer be Daredevil.
Nick,
whatever.
How about we put TMNT in for you at number 5?
Oh man, I love
That's
it.
only
Yes,
fair,
they did bearded, but that didn't give them superpowers. It just made them stand upright on 2 feet.
And they
Friggin'
could
A.
talk, and they got way bigger.
But it didn't make them super powerful. They didn't make them the heroes they were. They
It
didn't
made them
learn
into
how to
something that
martial
didn't
arts.
exist.
My number 5 was
prior.
Falcon.
Oh, I didn't.
Solid
Think
choice. I didn't even have him on the list. God dang, that was a good one.
Y'all. I had
You
Falcon.
redeemed yourself. You redeemed yourself with Falcon.
All right, number 4.
Damn it. Whose turn is it to start number 4?
Yours, because you had a good pick.
Who was
All
Justin's number 5?
Shang-Chi.
It doesn't matter
Shang-Chi,
what
that's
your
right.
number 5 was. Sorry. Sorry, Tone. Didn't mean to steal your thing there, bro.
Number 4.
My number 4, which I thought was also a fantastic pick, Black Panther.
He definitely has a crap ton of powers. Like
No
far
more than
more
Iron Man does when he puts on his suit.
It's not a suit, dude. He has the freaking flower of Wakanda juice thing in his body.
What is the difference between that and his suit? He takes it off, and he's
And
a
he's
regular
still
ass dude.
super fast and strong. That's like saying Captain America doesn't have power.
It's true.
He
He has enhanced strength and agility.
Justin, what is it they say on on the thing.
That just reminded me of Hulk Hogan.
What is it they say on the
You see what happens when you don't
Mandalorian?
make rules, Justin? You see what happens?
I have spoken.
Oh,
Don't-
Quill, I have spoken. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, my God. We're never doing this again, are we? I have to make rules up forever.
All right, so Dustin, pick another number 4. I'll go with that. Don't highlight it. I mean, it's hilarious, but Christopher, he does, man. He drinks the power of the panther, man. And it
The
makes him,
heart-shaped herb.
yeah, and it makes him super fast and super strong.
Yeah, but then he has it taken away from him. It's just like a suit. Like it can be
Then
be put on and
Takes it
taken off.
back.
Okay, if Superman doesn't have the sun, he becomes not Superman. So, I mean,
He was born with
anybody
those
can lose
powers.
power.
It's
No,
not
he
artificial.
wasn't.
Superman has no powers in his normal world. He only
Yeah.
has powers because of our yellow sun.
All right, well,
And-
I don't have a number 4.
Go with Hal Jordan. It's a solid pick.
No.
All right, number
I could
3
care
is
less about the Green Lantern.
Hey, you
No.
could always go with Night Thrasher.
Wait, what about...
Darkwing Duck.
I was going to say Howard the Duck.
Hey, that's awesome. Hey, this is actually a fair question. Is Bane superpowered?
He's not a superhero.
But is
villain.
he superpowered?
We conduct this ethical quandary.
I don't know, man. This is where we need rules.
Yes,
Christopher stumped us.
I have made a huge mistake. I apologize to anyone who was watching this. This will be our last show.
I'm glad I was here for the last one.
Christopher, this is a fantastic question. But I think his point is, okay, Black Panther gets it from the herb and the suit. Bane gets it from the venom. But if you remove that, then they don't. So is it the venom similar to like an Iron Man suit or a War Machine suit or a Falcon suit?
I got one.
So in that case, do you just go with Venom because Eddie Brock because he's not superpowered, but Venom
Damn
is?
it, Josh. That's what I was about to say. If we're going to talk about suits, I pick Eddie Brock.
But that's also well, he's an anti-hero, but still.
He's a hero now.
Well, and the question there is, it's not just a suit; it's a living creature. It's a
It's a symbiote.
symbiotic creature. So yeah, there's some weirdness there.
All right, so we need some serious rules next time.
I got to go get my list.
All right, everybody else is number 4. Mine was Dick Grayson.
Oh, I like
Gotta
that
have
pick.
Dick on the list.
I like that pick because I actually have Nightwing in the same spot.
Thank you, Kachun. I said Daredevil earlier. They all gave me crap saying that yes,
Listen,
he does have
Just has
superpowers.
heightened senses. They are heightened beyond normal. They are way out of whack.
If I had my way, then Daredevil would have made the list. Captain America would have made the list.
Yeah.
Hal Jordan would have made the list. But I digress.
Yeah. So you had Dick Grayson. You had Nightwing there at number 4. I did go the anti-hero route here, and I felt a little bit ashamed, but I went Punisher here.
You know, don't even be upset by that because I bet you a lot of us probably did have that.
I mean, he could exist in this world.
I definitely had Punisher on my list, so now I feel kind of, yeah, probably not because he isn't a superhero, but I'm going with it.
I would disagree with you there, Shattered. Part of Iron Man's thing is not just the suit, but it's his brain, right? It's his ability to create the suit.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of arguments to it.
Who picked this topic?
Dustin, actually, we talked about it on our 1K giveaway and just have yet to do it, but yeah. All right, so Josh, what was yours?
Mine was Punisher.
Punisher. Justin, what's yours?
Nightwing.
And Dustin doesn't get a pick.
Put in
Okay.
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. All right, number 3. Justin, you go first.
Number 3, I have Hawkeye.
Josh.
My number 3, I think I wanted to put higher, but I couldn't. And it depends on the iteration of the character that we're talking about here. But Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. I knew we could have Moon Knight. But he does have a lot of powers now that he stole them all from the Avengers.
Well, it depends on the iteration of the character. Because sometimes he just has multiple personalities, which is definitely not a power. But in other respects, sometimes he's got Khonshu's power and he's got strength super strength as the Moon Knight. So it all depends on the iteration of the character you're talking. But I will take Moon Knight as just your standard run-of-the-mill, not quite right in the head superhero. And put him up against these other guys any day.
And see, Christopher is right. So to the people that Punisher saves, he is a hero. So, but no, Moon Knight's a great pick, and I really debated that. I just don't know enough about it.
I do have 2 asterisks next to his name on my list.
All right, Josh. Moon Knight,
Yes.
Justin, Hawkeye.
What about Cable?
Nick's-
Cable?
He's a
mutant.
Yeah, he is a mutant. Good point. Definitely superpowered.
That kept me from putting any mutants on my list.
All right, my number 3 was actually Iron Man. All right, Dustin, are you coming back or no? All right, I guess let's move on to number 2, and we'll put Hal Jordan at his number 3. All right, my number 2 was Punisher.
Ooh, Grifter. That's a good question. I hadn't even thought about Grifter. That's interesting. What do
Dang,
you
Joey.
think, Justin?
My number 2 is Iron Man.
I think he was talking about Grifter. Does Grifter count?
Oh, I don't even remember what Grifter's powers or abilities are.
He just wore a mask before they were cool.
If that's the case, mark him down for Dustin's number 2.
All right. So Justin, your number 2 is Iron Man. Josh, what was yours?
Iron Man. There's Dustin. Who's your number
Dustin,
2, brother?
Trying to make it out.
You must have thrown it really hard.
I ripped through the page. I either had Iron Man or Punisher. I don't know.
What was your number 3?
Either Iron Man. I think it was Punisher 3, Iron Man 2. Although I didn't agree that Iron Man should make the list, but I still think the flying suit that shoots out missiles and stuff and all that counts as a superpower. But
What do you mean the suit he built?
I don't know.
You just given up, huh?
Pretty much.
You've lost all your spirit. Are you still upset with Austin's comments?
Oh no,
That
no,
was
no.
a movie
not at all.
quote.
Let's say
Not at
that
all.
was from a movie.
No. I'm defeated about the list. I don't know what to do anymore.
Wow, he really
You
needs
guys-
he needs the rules, man. It's like the bumpers at the bowling alley.
I hate the fact that Hawkeye and Black Widow make this list, but some of the people I picked don't.
You guys are literally seeing a broken, beaten down, spirited Dustin over a.
I think Hawkeye and Black
fictitious-
Widow, if they are never written as characters, it doesn't change anything.
Dustin is
want them on the
broken
list.
and beaten down
That's harsh, bro.
over a fictitious, made-up list at 12 o'clock at night that has no
I
true
can't.
meaning in the world.
I can't think of who the hell to swap out for this list is what's bothering me. I've been through these boxes all day long, looked at every book I have. I can't figure out who to put on this list. I was thinking Luke Cage, but Luke Cage has super strength and all kind of other crap going on.
Impenetrable skin. Yep.
You know, it's like, I don't know.
Justin, I feel like you've upset him.
What about, I put Johnny, nope, Johnny Cage has got superpowers too. All the Mortal Kombat guys got superpowers.
Okay. All right. Number ones.
That brings up a question, though. What about Ghost Rider? Because Johnny Blaze, Catch, none of those guys have any superpower.
Well, I made the comment earlier in the private or in the group chat. What about Doctor Strange?
I don't know. I think those count as just like a superpower.
But it's all from the Eye of... Well, no, because he can do that without the stone.
It's spells. He's casting spells.
That's but magicians. Look, see? Do I have superpowers? I can do magic. Watch.
Can you? Can you?
Shut up. I sure as hell can. Ready? It's gone. It's back.
Not even your kid thinks that's funny.
I was about to say the same thing, Dustin. It was like his daughter just turned 1 year old, and she's shaking her head like, "Nice try, Dad."
At the end of the day, what I have accomplished is that I've created more Team Dustin people
See?
out of Team Justin members.
I'm just so debunked right now. I don't know.
Well, are we all going to agree that Batman's number one?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Dustin has Casey Jones as number one. Or Goldar. Who's your number one?
Two Gun Pedro, I don't think so, or my list would have had a lot of them on there.
Dustin, what's your number one Batman? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead while Dustin's having his pity party. Number one, we're for sure agreeing Batman. Number two, I'm assuming we're all going to agree is Iron Man.
Everyone except for Dustin agrees with that.
Number three. Now, this is where we start having arguments. Oh, man.
What happens when you started as a villain and you suddenly become the hero? How does that happen? You either die a villain or you make a shitty enough list to become the hero.
Look, I picture it in like 3 days.
We just successfully pulled off the double turn. You are now the face and I am now the heel.
That is hard to do.
Oh my gosh.
I'm picturing it.
Literally, I thought this list would be so easy, and now I'm sitting here like, geez, man, this is the hardest thing on the planet to come up with, and there's not even any freaking rules. And by there not being any rules, there's more rules than there's ever been on any list ever.
I picture it now, dude. Everybody in like 3 days, Dustin's going to be opening up the mailbox. There's going to be a bunch of AOKs to Dustin because Justin was being mean to Dustin. And now people are going to send you comic books to make you feel better.
I don't need that. I don't need to feel better. I don't feel bad about anything that was said. I feel bad about the fact that my knowledge is so small I cannot come up with 2 more characters to add to my list.
Just go with Black Widow, dude. It's a given. Hal Jordan. Another good one. If anybody from Kick-Ass.
I've never seen it. Never read it.
Whatever. All right, number 3. So,
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim. There you go.
Right? It's on the edge. That's why I didn't put him on the list.
All right. So for number 3, all of our picks.
We got a pretty clear winner of number 3. I mean, that's Moon Knight.
Hey, I've thought of something. Does it have to be someone that's just considered a hero? Is that the premise that it'll work?
Well,
superhero was the thing, yeah.
Okay.
Why? What are you thinking?
This might be a stretch.
You say Lex Luger.
No. I'm going to replace Black Panther. Like I said, it may be a stretch. And I swear to Christ, if I get laughed at and made fun of, I'm just going to sit here and think of another one. Erica Slaughter.
And for those of you that don't know, so this
I can do anything she can do. She can just do it better.
Except she can see ghosts and all kinds of monsters that you cannot.
But that has nothing to do with, she doesn't have any powers.
I think it's a no-go.
Shit on me, I swear to God. I don't know what to do.
But everybody else is saying you're good. Put Two Gun Pedro on your list, or Two Gun Kid on your list. One of the greatest
Kid
Avengers
Cole.
of all time.
Rawhide Kid.
I mean, I even thought about putting like Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier on there.
Technically, he has the super serum like Captain America.
Okay, just regular ass Bucky Barnes.
I almost put Alfred on my list.
Dude, that's a good one.
I don't like it. All right, back to the drawing board. Continue.
All right, so number 3, we have Punisher,
Moon Knight.
Hawkeye, Moon Knight. So are we allowing Punisher on the list at all? Let's clear that up. Yes or no?
I think Punisher did not make my list, but the fact that the three of you, he was on your list and he was high on your list, I feel like Punisher has to go at number 3.
And I'm good with Moon Knight being fairly high because I think it's a great character similar to Batman if you're going off the premise he doesn't have any powers, because he was somebody I was looking hard at.
Certain iterations of the character he does, certain iterations he does not.
Okay, so we'll do Punisher 3. And if you look at 4, you have... Dang, I can't read. Nightwing, Dick. We got to have Dick on the list. There has to be Dick on the list.
There's one on
Nightwing,
the
Dick,
show.
Punisher. He's right over there. No, right there for now. Oh, man. All right, so number 4, we have Dustin. What'd you pick for number 4? Craven?
No, I have no number 4.
That's right. We put
His number 4 was Moon Knight.
So do we want to go for Moon Knight?
He's given powers from that.
It depends on the iteration of the character. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't.
Well, sometimes freaking god dang.
It's not like it like on Tuesday he does and Wednesday he doesn't. It's some entire iterations of the character. There are entire runs of the character where he's just a person with multiple. He's Batman with different toys and multiple personalities.
Well, I'm going to say if we do Moon Knight at 4, then we need to do Dick at number 5, because Justin and I both had Dick and Nightwing at number 4.
I'm okay with that.
Justin, what's your opinions?
I am scared to give my opinion. I'm just going to say.
No, Dustin needs to just sit up there and be done. He didn't even have like a 2 or 3 or 4.
Well, now you've gone and made me think about things there, Kachon, because I would have included Rorschach.
Yeah, Rorschach. That's what I was thinking.
I'm actually upset that I didn't think of the Rocketeer.
Oh, dang. Good call.
Josh might have a coronary over there,
The
man.
Rocketeer is awesome. I love the Rocketeer.
All right. I tell you what. Let's do 4 Moon Knight.
So we're gonna let the Green Lantern be on here, but not Erica Slaughter. That makes sense.
Wait.
Okay. Let's.
Green Lantern's not making the list.
It made
Hal
somebody
Jordan came-
on the list.
Yeah, we penciled it in for your number 4.
As
All
a
right,
joke
6.
for you, since you weren't there.
All right, guys. 6. So we have like Falcon, Shang-Chi, Batgirl, TMNT, Batgirl, Hawkeye, Green Arrow.
I think we have no women in the top 5, and Batgirl Oracle should be up there.
Falcon is better.
Well,
Falcon-
you're sexist.
Falcon is better than Babs?
Yes. Just saying.
I had a first appearance of the original Batgirl, and I sold it. That was cool.
It was coverless. Wasn't
It
that
was
cool?
coverless,
Wasn't that cool?
but I did have it. I got $30 for it.
It's not as cool as the first appearance of Falcon.
Or the first appearance of your mom.
Or the first
I don't-
appearance. I'm not going to say it.
Swamp Thing definitely has powers, I'm thinking, guys.
Constantine? No, he's got powers.
Constantine's almost as magical as I am. Yeah, basically. Let's go Barbara Gordon. Batgirl. All right, 7. I think this is where we give Dustin the one pick he wants.
I mean, isn't this traditionally the Dustin spot?
I think so. I think Shattered Glass is forever listed 7 as Dustin gets to pick whatever he wants. And it just can't be Sabretooth for this list.
Definitely Falcon, then. If we can't have him where he should be in the top 5, then 7 will do.
I'm surprised you did not say something else for 7.
Like
Me
TNT?
too.
Wouldn't
I was surprised
dare.
That's kind of the point, Bearded.
by that. Yes, it's awful.
All right, 8. So I think 8 has to be Black Widow because 3 of us put for 7. Is that fair, Justin?
Yeah,
Justin's given up.
we haven't said Green Arrow yet, have we?
Nope.
I mean, we all had Green Arrow on our list, didn't we?
No.
I tried to have as little replication as possible. If I had Hawkeye or Green Arrow, I tried to go with one over the other. So I had Hawkeye, but not Green Arrow. Because of the boxing glove thing, if I'm honest.
What are our options? I've just completely lost track of everything.
It's
I
okay.
think Black Widow at number 8 is legit.
We have Black Widow, and we have Rocket Raccoon, and we have Fury, and then we have Green Arrow, and then we have Star-Lord, and TMNT, and War Machine. We already have Dick. We only need one Dick on the list. You're so immature, Justin. Look at you giggling.
No, it's because I was thinking that we only need one dick on the panel also.
Look, I'm okay.
We have to take turns.
You two are gonna have to get it together over here. Look, I know y'all are both being kind of sappy right now. We have 2 spots.
I'm looking at who I can add to my damn list. I don't even have a full list right now.
It doesn't matter anymore. It's over. You've lost. You got your 7. Maybe you need to start using internet lists.
I
think we can
be organic.
So
I think
question, Justin, as I'm thinking about this, would Turok be considered a superhero?
I cannot answer that one way or the other.
I was gonna say Conan because y'all
He's
wouldn't
in
let me
Secret
put him on
Avengers.
the superhero list because you said he wasn't
The
a
Savage
hero.
Avengers show.
He didn't have any powers, but he does have powers, so I didn't put him on this list. So
I think we could. Number 10 should be Nick Fury, since 3 of us had Nick Fury at number 10.
All right.
Agreed.
What about Black Widow? 3 of us had her at actually 7.
So I think that pushes her to 8.
All right, and then number 9 is really where we're gonna have to.
That's where we have
Crunch things
Shang-Chi.
All right, guys. Everybody got their card picked out? All right.
Stan Lee, greatest hero in all of comic books.
I'm going to tell you guys the cards you picked. That's good, isn't it?
That wasn't the card.
Oh, that was for sure the card. You're lying to yourself.
No. Do it again. I'll write it down.
Okay. All right. And then number 9, while we're thinking about number 9.
I haven't picked it yet. Hold on.
Hurry up.
Blue Beetle.
I thought about him. That's a solid pick.
All right. We'll both reveal on 3. 1.
No, I mean, I
2.
wrote it down, so it doesn't matter.
What's that other character?
Hold on. That's the one I had.
Booster Gold.
Booster Gold.
All right. Booster Gold is not a bad one, but we didn't put him on the list. Dustin, you're distracting.
I'm trying to come up with a number 4 for my list.
Hal Jordan.
Never.
Or you can come up with Wally West because we know he's not an actual superpowered hero. He sucks. I'm just kidding, all you Wally West fans. I'm joking. What about Damian
Yeah, there
Wayne?
you go,
Dustin?
Bearded.
Nope.
What about who?
Damian Wayne.
Optimus Prime.
Rorschach.
Optimus Prime.
I think Shang-Chi is a good bet.
Justin, any
Or
issues with
Cassandra
Shang-Chi?
Cain.
No, I mean, I had him pretty high on my list, so the fact that he comes in at number 9, I'm okay with that.
All right, so it's official.
Does
Batman.
Drax has superpowers? Damn it.
Night Thrasher.
Man, it's like Beetlejuice. You say the name 3 times.
Batman, Iron Man, Punisher, Moon Knight, Dick, Babs / Batgirl, Falcon, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Fury.
Not a bad list.
Are we comfortable with that?
I think
No, we
the top is indisputable. I think the last one's indisputable. I think in between that, you could rearrange that order some, and people would be happy and people would be mad. But I think it's a solid list.
Who's the guy that plays Batman Beyond? What is his name?
Terry McGinnis.
Yeah, why don't we put Batman Beyond on here? He's a good
How
one.
many Batmans do you want?
Yeah,
Well,
I feel bad enough when you're. I mean, we could have just made this list Bat characters.
You could have.
Then we could change it and just do one, call them the Bat Family.
I mean, you could put Catwoman on this list if you wanted.
Dustin, there's you a girl, dude. Catwoman.
What superpowers does Hellboy have?
The right
He's a
hand of doom.
Demon of devil, the devil.
Yeah, but I was going to play the whole, same thing with Rocket. Like, he just is what he is, but same thing with, like, Optimus. I mean, on his planet, he's a robot. As far as, like, a superpower outside of that, he's not really
Well,
good.
the Green Martian
I did
was just
consider adding Machine Man to my list.
a War Machine, Dustin.
Opted not to.
Ooh, some of the people from Doom Patrol. How about Robot Man?
I feel like somebody just said that.
Is that what you said?
Yeah. Comic Book Noob Black Cat has her bad luck power, which I almost put her on the list, except that she has that.
Darkhawk.
Oh my God,
Darkhawk.
Justin, you look like you've had a rough weekend, man.
I have. Everything sucks.
Including Dustin's list.
Stop
that's
talking
not
about
true,
the
sir.
list.
Not everything. This does not suck, sir.
I hate sports. I hate everything.
You don't hate this, Justin. Focus. Focus on joy.
I'm just going to live off the fact that I had Falcon on my list. Nobody else had Falcon on their list.
That
And
was
you
a good. That was a good one, and you were definitely in the right on that.
I will leave tonight knowing that I have nothing to be ashamed of because of that.
All right, guys. So that's the top 10 list. I'm going to wrap this up off the top 10.
Quick, move to the next segment. Move to the next segment.
I feel like there's a lot of. Look, we got you guys a discount code. Enjoy it.
I agree, Joe. I think Domino's got better powers than Black Cat, but Black Cat does have powers.
There you go, Justin. All right. So anything else you guys want to talk about, discuss, go over, or are we ready to wrap it up quite early tonight?
I just want to say that I enjoyed Firepower.
So good. That Firepower Prelude is so freaking good.
Yeah.
And for anybody who has any confusion about it, the Firepower Prelude and the Free Comic Book Day book came out on the same day. And the Free Comic Book Day book has the exact same interior as Firepower #1. So if you read the Prelude, then read the Free Comic Book Day book or Firepower #1, and then Firepower #2, you're set, and it's well worth it. That Prelude is some of the most fun I have had reading comics in years.
Yep.
The comment I made was it felt a bit cliched and a bit predictable, but that didn't stop it from being fun. That didn't stop it from being fun.
Right. It wasn't the most original thing I've ever read, but the execution was spectacular. I mean, it was like this combination of Iron Fist with Avatar: The Last Airbender, the old TV show Kung Fu. There was nothing original about it, but it was executed perfectly. It's phenomenal. And there was even a little bit of Kung Fu Panda in there. The whole, don't go in this room business. I mean, that was straight out of Kung Fu Panda. But it was executed beautifully. It's fantastic.
All right, let's all give Dustin the floor.
Karate Kid, Legion of Superheroes.
I don't know what that is.
Have you ever read Legion of Superheroes?
No, but somebody who put it on this list did.
Look, let's celebrate.
I got
Dustin.
every Legion of Superheroes book almost ever written sitting over here in a box. I got a whole box of Legion of Superheroes over here, though, along with about 300 other books me and Nick couldn't sell.
So, guys in the chat,
there's a reason you can't sell them, because they're terrible.
Hey, I did get a couple.
I AOK'd them to somebody. They mailed them back. Made me pay for the shipping. I'll be damned.
COD.
Return to sender. Address unknown.
I thought Batman was super good this week.
I think he was perfect for #1 on the list.
I thought issue number 96 was very, very good.
Yeah, I have not read that one yet. I got to catch that one up.
Oh, it was awesome. Tinian gets real dark in that one.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys, any of you guys reading Empire?
Mm-mm.
I've been buying them, but I haven't been reading it.
Is that because you like to wait until the whole thing's out for limited series? Or are you just being lazy?
No, it's because I probably have time to read like 2 books a week, and it's just not one of the 2 that I'm going to read.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird because back in April, when the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo was supposed to happen, and it didn't. And so I did a big series of interviews with a bunch of comics creators and things. And I had talked to Marvel, and I said, look, I would like to have somebody from Marvel on my show to talk about this for my stay-at-home convention. And they were kind of like blowing me off. And I said, honestly, what I really want is somebody who can tell my subscribers at my store why in the heck they should read Empire. Because nobody cares. I said, I got 3 subscribers for that book. 3. For Marvel's biggest event of the year. I got 3 subscribers. Nobody cares.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, Josh. I'm so sorry. That was terribly rude. I just saw the the message Justin just sent to Dustin on our Twitter. It goes, "Are we still friends?" Question mark.
Oh, I didn't
it's
even
not
see it. I'm not mad or upset. I am disappointed that I cannot find a Powerless superhero to add to my list.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Because
I was
not,
brilliant.
I was waiting for how long it would take.
That's brilliant. But so when I told Marvel I wanted somebody to come on and tell my people why they should be interested in Empire, they were like, okay, we'll see if we can talk to somebody. So 3 days before the interview was supposed to happen, they said, oh, we got somebody for you to talk to. And I'm like, okay. And I'm expecting some low-level flunky that they were going to pawn off of me. It was Tom Brevoort. Tom Brevoort, the president of publishing at Marvel, came on and interviewed. It was awesome. It was a Friday night. I was going to interview him starting at 7:00, and he checked in 6:45 so we could make sure that the phones and microphone, all that stuff was working. And we were talking then. We just launched right into talking. We picked up at 7. We went off the air at 9:00, and he and I sat online and talked for another 30 minutes. So I was talking to Tom Brevoort for 2 hours and 45 minutes. The man is awesome. And that was super cool. But I ordered big on Empire because of that conversation. He convinced me that it was worth doing. After the second issue came out, now I've got more people picking up Empire than I can order. I can't get enough copies to cover my subs anymore. So now it's selling out. It was an interesting shift. And apparently issue number 4 was the one that everybody thought was the big one. Fanboy, I'll tell you, I think Death Metal's a hoot. If you like Dark Knight's Metal, Death Metal picks up and runs on the same vein of complete and utter surreal absurdity that is awesome and a lot of fun. I've enjoyed the heck out of Death Metal.
Well, I tell you what.
Here's a quick news thing too. If you guys remember when DC finally came out 3 years later and said, okay, hey, we're actually going to put out the 3 Jokers storyline. And then they had the thing where you had to order 50 copies of each cover in order to qualify to be able to order the special premiere variant covers, the ones that everybody wanted. Mm-hmm. So you had to order 450 copies of 450 copies between issues 1, 2, and 3 of 3 Jokers to qualify to order the variant covers. So the FOC, the final order cutoff for all of the 3 Jokers number 1 was a couple of weeks ago. And one of the 2 distributors that are available now for DC was sending out emails to retailers a couple days ago like, hey, good news, guys. It's not too late. You can still increase your orders so you can order those special variants, which means not enough stores ordered up to get those to make it worth DC's while. So now DC is trying to scramble to get those books out to people because not enough people bid on that BS.
Yeah.
I don't doubt it, man. I guess from a retailer perspective, I don't know enough about it, but I think it's kind of shady when they go, hey, you understand incentives and whatnot. Like, I get it, but you're putting a lot of burden on retailers.
Well, you're asking them to buy 450 comics at a premium price because those aren't cheap books that are pretty much just guaranteed to go straight to a landfill.
Yep.
Because the only books anybody wants to buy are the super pricey ones, the qualifier books. That's all anybody wants. So, I mean, you're asking them to throw away thousands of dollars for the privilege of buying these other books. It just doesn't make any sense.
I still hate, man, the Kanto 1 and 10. You didn't get that.
I apologize.
No, it's not your fault. It just shocks that like more people didn't place that order. I mean, that was the 5th highest placed book that FOC period. And like that kind of blows my mind that more people like, what do we got to do to get Kanto more? I'm also not paying eBay prices, bro. But like that just kind of blows my mind. So I don't know, man. I don't know, Josh, what we have to do to get some Kanto orders stepped up in that area. But we need to do it, man, because that 1 in 25 too.
Yep.
All
That's a pricey book.
All right. Hear me out. So we agree Iron Man can be on there because it's not Tony Stark.
He said he does not care at all.
It's the suit that gives him the ability to fly and do the things he's doing, right? That's what we all agreed?
Well, Iron Man has no power outside of his brain. He uses his brain to build tools.
Right. So outside of the suit,
right,
he's just a regular dude.
Correct. Just super, super smart.
Okay. So as long as it's just a physical tool that gives them their abilities, they count.
I would agree with that.
Jane Foster.
Yeah, Jane Foster or Donald Blake, either one, because they turn into Thor, but they are not Thor. And if you're going to do that, then you can go with the same argument you have for Venom, in my opinion.
Because Jane Foster has no abilities until she picks up Milner.
Well, Donald Blake had no abilities either.
Is because she's a good person and she's worthy. So is that what does the chat think? What does Justin think? Well, he just walked off, so he doesn't I guess.
I don't know, man.
I think you could make an argument for that one better. Boy, I sure am glad he's wearing pants.
I just wish he would close that inappropriate tab on his computer that we can see reflecting off his toy box there.
Hey, he's got it muted. It's okay.
Oh, Lord. Southern Comic Geek, we are not highlighting that comment.
But we will screenshot it and send it to your wife.
Hardcore, bro.
Josh
you guys fight dirty.
Oh, man.
You got to, man. It's the only thing that shows whether or not you really want to win.
Hang on. Bearded's got a question up there. Any good comic shops near Smithville, Tennessee? I don't know much about Smithville. I do know that there's a great comic book store. He's actually got a couple different locations near Nashville. Rick's Comic City. That dude's a class act. Those two variant covers that Nick's got are from Rick's Comic City. He was actually helping me out with a book that I got shorted that is not available from Diamond anymore, and I needed it for a sub. And so I reached out to him and asked if he had one he could sell me. He did, and he threw some freebies in the package with that. That were some exclusives that he had done. So yeah, he's a super class act. He's got a couple different locations up there, but Rick's Comic City around Nashville, I have no idea how close that might be to Smithville. But if it's close by, I would recommend Rick's Comic City. Dude runs a class act show.
And Bearded, you're only 2.5 hours away from Haven Comics.
I don't know that I would go out of my way for account for 5 hours of time to visit my store. I mean, I don't want to put it down, but that's a lot of driving just to go visit a small comic shop.
But you do have a lot of really, really awesome graded comic books on that shelf now.
I don't have as many right now as I did the other day, man. I had a dude walk in on Wednesday and drop $1,300 on slab books.
Another guy?
If you go in and tell
it's
Josh,
actually the same guy from a few weeks ago who came in and dropped just about $1,800 on slab
he's
books.
coming in serious. He's spending that
picking up some keys, yeah. Yeah, he is. I'm both excited to see him come in and like, don't wipe out all of my slab books, man. It takes time to build that inventory up.
But like that's gotta be hard from a retailer perspective because it's like, okay, I do want all these to make the money off of it, but at the same time, it's kind of like an attraction or an attraction piece to the store.
It is, yeah.
So I tell you, we could just put up like a Two Brothers comic sign and people could come by and just see that.
That's true. We could just have those behind the slab, so if a slab sells, it'll just say Two Brothers Comics.
You have like top pick signs that Killer Finds isn't going to be using anymore.
Yeah. So
what's going on with Killer Finds? What's happened?
Diamond just pretty much refuses to work with them, and they are going on like their 4th or 5th week in a row where they are not getting books shipped to them. So he's not going to be carrying new comic books anymore. He's going to be carrying only back issues.
That's a hard place. I say that's a hard place to be, but there's some retailers out there who do exactly that, and they do really well. Yeah. Jesse James Cristione out in Arizona doesn't carry much in the way of new comics. Mile High doesn't carry much in the way of new comics out in Denver anymore.
And they do really well with their retro games and stuff like that, and their records, and I mean they're so much more than a comic shop. So, but yeah, I mean,
I guess he could still carry DC comics.
No, they've never heard back. They put in their
application with UCS or Lunar or
never got back with them. It's been 3 or 4 weeks. They've never got back with them, and they've tried calling tried contacting them, and they're getting nothing back. They said so. Diamond ships books every week, but it's always books from like 3 or 4 weeks prior. But they're charging them every week, sending them a bill for.
So wait, they're getting their invoice from Diamond and
not getting the books.
Yeah, okay. So this week I had 7 different titles that were on my invoice that I paid for, and I got 0 copies of, including Fantastic Four. I had 17 copies of Fantastic Four that were on my invoice that I paid for, and not one of them showed up. And then this morning, I got a cancellation confirmation notice saying that I wasn't going to be getting them. And so I reached out and talked to one of the guys I know over there, and I'm like, look, what the heck is going on with this? This is BS. And he goes, oh, you just have to put in another reorder. I'm like, why would I do that? I've already ordered this once. You're supposed to be providing this to me. So they're coming now, but the whole thing is stupid.
I bet Midtown got all their books, though.
Well, I mean, I will say that's one of the really freaky things that's going on right now with DC books is for the most part, now not everybody, but for the most part, whatever you order, you're going to get. Not completely, but they're doing decent at whatever you order, you're going to get. However, if you didn't order it in time for the initial order, and you want to increase your order, like an advanced pre-order, something like that, you're not going to get it. If you get shorted and you put in a shortage notification, or you get a shipment that's full of damages, you're not going to get it. They only have enough to put in your box from what you ordered straight out of the gate. No changes. There's no extra slots to extra. So you have to gamble and say, I think this is going to be a really hot book, and I have to order up on it. Or you're just not going to get it.
Yeah, I was talking with the guy that I'm doing my pull list with now about all that. And yeah, I mean, he was pretty much saying the same thing. And he's not even an actual comic shop. He actually has a big space inside of an antique shop. And they are mainly, back issues and stuff. But he had so many people coming in that were asking about new books. So he started filling pull lists. And I go in there a good bit, and I got to know the guys really good. And basically the way they do theirs is they do the pull box option with Previews World, where they set up an account and they send you the link. You create your account, log in, set your pull list up, and the books go to them, and you pick them up, pay for them with those guys. And I got to go in to Previews World and make sure I add all my stuff before final order cutoff and all that. So like right now, I'm not going to be able to get any books for the current final order cutoff. So my pull list won't actually take effect until all these books have been shipped out and everything. So I'm still
Right.
playing the run around the 5 different shops to put my pull list together. But
hey, Bearded, yeah, Southern Comic Geek is right. Great Escape is a great store to go to. They are a shadow of their former self, of what they used to be, but they are still an amazing store. I would definitely go by Great Escape.
There's a Great Escape out here in Cobb County in Marietta, Georgia, and I don't know if they are affiliated with them at all. I've never asked them.
I would wager not.
Yeah, but I love the Great Escape out here, and I actually, the first time I ever set a pull list up was with those guys, but they're just so far out of my way that it just, I ended up changing my pull over to Killer Finds, and now I'm back over here with these guys, so we'll see how it goes.
Are you going to get our sign back? Are you going to get our sign back?
Yeah. I guess I'll have to go in there and talk to them about getting the Two Brothers Comics top picks signed back. Yeah, because I mean they're not going to use it anymore. They usually would put it up with the books we would use for our top picks. But
I kind of feel like I should have some signs like that.
If you want some signs, Josh, by God, I'll have you some signs in a hot minute.
I mean, I just kind of feel like we should have some signs like that. I'm just saying.
Well, we will go to Killer Finds and we will repossess that sign, and Nick can bring it home with him next weekend and deliver it first thing Monday morning.
Yeah, because that's kind of where our top picks video came from. Was I think it was a conversation between you and Mike, and he's like, "Hey, can you help me with this?" And we're like, "We'll do a top picks video. You can post the sign and use it as kind of like a marketing thing too." So, but absolutely, Josh, if that's something you're interested in, man. And at some point, we need to get.
Thank you, Bearded. I appreciate that. Yeah, people tend to respond well to recommendations from other people when they see, like, yeah, I like this guy's style. I like the kind of stuff that he likes, and he's telling me this is good. People respond well to that generally.
Yep, it's a sign just like this. It says Two Brothers Comics top picks.
I hope it has your web address on there.
It's got the QR code on it too, so all you got to do is just use that, and I mean, basically just the top picks that we put out every week. I mean, you usually carry the books we use, and what they did, they just put the sign there and put the books around it that were our top picks, like made like, I guess, a little section there for that. And that was pretty much it. So,
well, I tell you, if you want to put some little shelf talkers, if you're not familiar with what that is, they will hang on the shelf, and they've got a bend to them so that they will do this and just hang. I can put it under the book, and it'll pop out and hang off the side. So if you've got 5 or 6 books, 10 books, whatever, and we can just, and so when people walk up and they look at the shelf, they're like, oh, these guys recommend that one and that one and that one. We can do that too.
Okay.
Yeah. Show me what you're talking about there, because I mean, whatever you're comfortable with, man, whatever you think, at the end of the day, we just, we definitely want we want this to help you.
Yeah,
Fanboy.
And we'll drive people your direction too. It'd be all right.
Highlight Fanboy's comment, because
we do some mail orders. We don't do a ton, but we do some. We've got a customer in Cleveland, Ohio, for some reason. I don't know why he shops with us, but he found us because of our unboxing videos we do on Tuesdays. And he likes the shop, and he likes our style, and so he orders from us. We got people who live an hour away that they just can't get out very often, and so we mail their books out to them. We got a guy in prison in Texas that we mail his books to him. There's some weird rules about that. But yeah, we have a handful of mail-in customers. We don't do a ton, but we do have a few, and we'd be happy to talk to you if you're interested.
I drive 4 hours to come and see you. It ain't because I'm coming to see Nick. I mean,
yeah, because by the time he gets there, he's already ready to leave. So,
I mean, it's just free room and board, so I can go hang out at Haven Comics.
You just like digging through the underbelly.
I'm telling you, that was the funnest experience I think I probably
was.
ever.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, like, I know Josh was looking at us probably having a couple of different feelings, like, these guys are crazy, and I can't
No, I was enjoying the heck out of it. It was great to see what you guys would come up with.
And Josh is like, y'all.
It was absolutely all about the competition. As soon as Josh turned it into Josh didn't have to turn it into a competition. You know, me and Nick, as soon as like we do something, that's exactly where our minds go. But then Josh kind of solidified it with a, hey, whoever finds the best stuff gets this. It was on. And I don't think either one of us even paid any attention to actually what it was. It was just, oh, now it's real. All right.
Yeah, you guys definitely, and y'all were going to go through all those boxes too. You were not going to leave any box unturned. It was hysterical.
I felt bad for what's his name, because he didn't even have a chance. Like,
no, Aaron didn't have a chance
look
there.
At 2 boxes, because I was about to go over there and just snatch all the boxes out of that side and bring them to my side.
Well, it's funny. He found a couple Venom 4s and he's like, put it back. And we're all like,
and we all freaked out like, what?
I sold one of those today, that Venom 4 second print.
Have you done any? Has anybody bought the Miles Morales First Kiss book?
No, not yet. Jeremy Long sold one
I saw
online the other day.
I saw it on his booth.
That one went pretty quick.
Yep.
Look, guys, this is the first comic books I ever bought. And it came from Josh himself. And I framed them up because I was so damn proud about them. And I put them in my office, and my wife didn't understand it, but it was the Infinity Gauntlet series.
And I made fun of you.
You did. Look at this goofy-looking dude. Looking like he's coming straight out of one of the... Oh, my God. Hold on. I'm trying to find this. Give me a second. I'm trying to find a picture of the sign. We post way too much on Instagram. Oh, this is the beginning of something special, Justin.
Are we going through the memories now? Comic Burrito, what's going on?
The beginnings of something very special.
Thanks, Fanboy Russ. I'll look out for that.
Is this the looking back on Two Brothers Comics section?
I'm trying to find the.
I just want to know how you determined that you spell schluck that way.
Who did that?
Justin.
I'm guessing.
Yeah, this is Justin's lettering he did.
Schluck. Don't be such a schluck.
I think Justin's, when he came on with us, like, I think that's literally the only live stream my wife sat here and actually watched and paid attention and enjoyed and got into the entire thing, because she did. Like,
I'll tell y'all something you should do. And
there you go, Josh. That's what it looked like.
I can guarantee that's pretty awesome. I like that. I can guarantee you guys should do this, and I guarantee you it would be for folks to watch. But I had on some of the guys from Sit Comics, Binge Books. Awesome publisher. They do some cool stuff. But they brought on their colorist, and he was live on screen, just like you've got this now. We're over on the side talking, but he was coloring the comic while we were watching, and it was awesome to watch. It was really cool.
We had Justin live lettering.
One of my favorite books. That's all my wife was paying attention, because she read shows and she enjoyed it.
I'm trying to pull up Haven Comics.
I am kind of a big deal. Just saying.
You are, Justin. If people only knew how big of a deal you really were.
I'm a big deal, but that's just physically.
Hey, that's what she said.
Hey-o.
So I just opened that Funko Pop and no one said anything.
I wanted to, but I didn't want to. I saw you. I saw you putting the fig hand.
You didn't want to become the villain again.
Right. But I will tell everybody I look damn good in a cowboy hat, though.
When are you going to get a cowboy hat?
Just saying. Don't let
this Kenny Chesney look at
cowboys. Oh, I've got plenty of them, man, of all different kinds.
Are you going to break in to save a horse, ride a cowboy?
Oh no!
Oh my God, I love it.
I prefer actual music. I got a nice Stetson downstairs that my wife bought me for my birthday a few years ago. Yep. Buffalo skin. I almost just broke into Indian Outlaw. It took every fiber in my being not
Are
to.
you wearing your buffalo briefs? I'm an Indian outlaw.
Ooh.
Half Cherokee and Choctaw.
We went
You
to
know
a
you
Tim
got
McGraw concert, and me and my cousin sat there and waited and waited and waited and waited. He's got to play it. Like, he's got to play it. And when he did, oh, like it was on. I don't think we cared about anything else that happened that night, but that was the one song, like, that was
Tim
it.
McGraw?
Yeah.
That was our first concert we all went to, right?
Yeah, you were there. Yeah. I mean, he's a piece of crap now, but I mean,
I like how
Mom
he just now
touched you.
remembered that you were there. That was the. Oh yeah, you were there.
yeah, sometimes I forget Nick used to be around.
We did used to live in the same state.
Well, fellas, it is like my bedtime. I gotta go hit the hay.
I hear you, man. I think we're all about to. Justin looks tired. I'm tired.
All right then, partners. Well, it's
Yeah.
about high noon here in Two Brothers Comicsville. Reckon we ought to be getting on out of here.
This show ain't big enough for the four of us. Is that what you're saying? Oh, if Nick's doing magic, I'm definitely going to bed.
I'm telling y'all, can Nick do magic, please? I was doing it as he asked for it and didn't even know it. All right, last one, Comic Burrito. Last one. All right, everybody, I'm going to pull out 5 cards. All right, everybody, pick a card.
Wait, I want to write it down.
He does keep trying, though, Joe.
Absolutely.
Hey, Joey.
Thanks for hanging
All right.
out, Austin and Russ. Appreciate you guys.
Everybody got their card?
Yep.
All right, you ready? I'm going to pull it out.
I have it written
Please
down.
don't do that.
Justin? I didn't even have a chance, and you put 2. Look, you're not doing well. You're supposed to pick. The theory of this trick, let me explain it, is nobody ever picks this one. Nobody ever picks this one. Nobody picks the middle. So I have a 50-50 shot of picking the right one.
And you
Yeah.
lost. 2 people participated, and neither one of them picked what you picked.
Thunder God, thank you so much, man. We do appreciate you.
Absolutely.
All right, last one.
Hey, we just jumped up a few viewers.
What are you, a photographer? You said last one the last time.
Can I take this moment real quick? I want to plug my appearance at Mainframe ComiKon on Saturday. Hall D, 12:30, Broken Gargoyles, Source Point Press.
That's right, and we may or may not be there. We honestly could be the ones talking to you, Justin. How ironic would that be? I would die laughing.
I would just sit there. I would just
Hey,
I don't know if you guys saw it. I tweeted out yesterday, hey, I'm going to be on this panel with a lot of great creative people, and Bob Sally will be there too.
yeah.
Bob Sally is the writer of Broken Gargoyles.
What's up, Lewis? Glad to have you, Lewis. But no, in all seriousness, though, we are supposed to be doing something there. We just don't know exactly what it is yet. And there sounds like there was
finding out tomorrow.
It sounded like it was either AWA or Mad Cave.
Ooh.
Ooh, but
Can I hang out backstage if it's AWA?
I was gonna
I
invite
don't know.
you.
You remember when you were being a dick about my top 10 list? I don't know.
Okay. Touche.
I'm so just kidding.
Justin,
Wait,
Justin's
you know what? Wait, I'm the good guy again now.
that quick. Justin's like, I'm trying to get some work, bros. I'm the master letterer. I need to talk to AWA.
Dude, you should absolutely do some AWA. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it all just depends on kind of what Chad decides and where they need help and stuff. So he asked Dustin Thursday, and we haven't been able to connect today because we've been busy. But hopefully tomorrow we'll figure it out.
Oh, man, did we record videos today? Guys, we recorded videos today. We will both be on screen in edited videos coming up in the next few
weeks. On screen today.
In edited videos, I'm saying. But those were recorded today. I'm saying, though, you guys Do not want to miss the content coming out over the next few weeks.
Speaking of content, are you doing the top Tuesday or am I?
What?
The 2-minute. Are you doing the Tuesday video like you said you wanted to?
Yeah. So I'll do that.
Man, I'm not going to be in anything this week.
These videos that we recorded today, they could be looked at as extremely controversial. I think that they will cause people to either love and respect us or absolutely hate us. Our subscriber count in 3 weeks will tell. Regardless, we pulled no punches.
Well, it looks like you just lost one subscriber.
Y'all see that? That was... All right, guys. Lewis, I encourage you, man. And just get out there, do it. Even if they're terrible. Our first ones were also awful. But worst thing you can do is try, man. And it only gets better from there. Josh, Justin, thank you again so much. I will only be so happy if somehow we get to interview Justin on the Mainframe ComiKon, because that would be the greatest thing ever, because he is probably just sick of us by now.
Oh man, it would be a little weird. I'm not gonna lie, because I would just sit there and I don't know.
Justin's like, please don't be you guys.
No, I want it to be you guys, because then I won't feel like there's any pressure or anything.
Yeah. I know, Justin. We're not big time guys. We're just
why? Two Brothers Comics ain't shit, so we ain't got no pressure to do anything right here.
Justin, no, Justin will be like interviewed for a minute, and then he'll be the interviewer.
So you'll ask him a question like, "So when you're lettering a comic, how do you express yourself artistically?" And he's like, "Well, through a well-crafted top 10 list."
Yeah.
So Justin, tell us who your favorite panel member is. That's a great question, Justin. I'd actually love to tell you that.
Because you would be there representing not only Source Point in the book, but also Two Brothers Comics on this hand. Like,
oh my God.
That might get a little weird.
Yeah.
I wish we could get him an overnighted Two Brothers Comics t-shirt to wear the entire time, whether he's with us or not.
Honestly, I am working on something, so I need your shirt size, Justin.
As long as it says Team Justin on the back, I think you'll be fine.
Oh, what me and Nick are working on, the idea we came up with.
It may or may not involve a Willie.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, it may or may not involve a what?
A Willie?
It does not.
Like a one-eyed variety?
It's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be great. And we've got a couple of other t-shirt ideas in the works that are going to be really cool too. So.
Well, I must
yeah, we got to go, all of
bid you
us.
farewell. So have a good night, fellas.
Thanks,
everybody
Josh.
in the chat. It's good seeing you. Look forward to next time.
Absolutely, man.
All right, guys. As always, collect your way. We love you. We appreciate you. Treat your mamas right.
And y'all come back now, you hear?